Good evening, guys. How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're from, the live. If you're watching it later, thanks for having a look. Yeah, 3 weeks in a row, switched it to a Wednesday. What's going on, Dino? Hey, Paul. I know, Paul, you won't be here. 8:20. But thanks, Paul. Alligator, second DJ, how you doing? As well. No worries, Paul, yet. Yeah. How you doing, Lottie? Charlie? Just can't help myself, I'm sorry. Charlotte, thanks for coming in. Mr. Blue as well, how you doing? Mr. Blue, that videos of Trevor's today. I love Trevor Random. How you doing, Ron? Hey, how you, Ron? New car. You've waited 10 months for a new car. Well, it must be something. I mean, a waiting list. 10 months. What is it, Ron? Listen, you're never quiet, even when you're not here. I don't want to know what you're munching, though. Don't tell me that. And if you've ordered it from Just Eat, then shame on you. Guys, how you doing? Yo. I hope you've all had a great, where was we last time? Friday. So I hope you all had a great weekend. In fact, I hope you've all had a great day each day, or the best that you can make it. Like, you know what I mean. But thanks for coming in. Hey, Carol. Carol's there, guys. Independent puppy as well. How are you? Good to see you. This is my favourite bit. It is. Don't worry about that, Ron. That kind of thing happens all the time, Ron. YouTube, bloody stupid. So yeah, what car are we talking about? Don't forget, Biker will be on in a bit, guys. It's not for me. Vauxhall Mocha. Vauxhall Mocha. Ron, I'm not a car man at all. I've heard of Vauxhall, but I've not heard of Mocha. I have when I went into Costa once, but not when it comes to cars, Ron. Anyway, it must be a nice car. And I'm sure you're still out there biking it around as well, you know. Semiconductor shortage. Oh, don't get too technical on here, Ron. Semiconductor shortage. Okay. You guys talk about the cars for a bit if you want. Hey up, I told you. Speak of the actual devil. Not the actual devil, but as the saying goes, you know, just a figure of speech. My partner in crime. Bikers, the guys. Oh, God, right. I wish I hadn't fucking said that now. Well, you go for it, Ronald, Carol. Carry on. Whatever you do, don't start talking about bikes. I've not been up for a while, Ron. Not been up there for a while. What's going on up there? Is it all closing down now? All the stuff, you know, what they have going on in summer and that now, is it ready to? I don't know. I love Hay Hall, me. Just beautiful place. Loads of history. Loads of stuff on around there that we don't know about. I'd love to get it all out. Belcaris, the Crawfords, and stuff like that. Sorry, guys, me and Ron just having a bit of a private chat about local stuff. Nothing happening yet, Ron. No worries. I hope it stays open all year round, mate. Vespa Power says alligator. Right, okay, I know this will come up. Really going to be interested in what people think. About recent events, topics, discussions. Don't forget the banter. Cheers, Trevor. Good evening. How are you, sir? And thanks for that video you put up earlier. I found it fairly quite powerful, actually. So. Leg power says Lady Mabel. Maps Cross. Okay. Shanks Pony. Right, Carol, Ron, carry on with it. I don't mind on it at all. I just don't know what you're on about. I'm sorry, so I can't join in. But you please carry on. Right, that didn't take long at all. So we'll get Biker on, I think. They're off. Wrong. Okay. Yes. Okay. And it won't be a long one tonight, by the way, guys. So, I mean, it is midweek, and I'm sure a lot of us have got work to do tomorrow. I mean, Paul Yeoman's already in bed because he gets up really early for his new job. But the fact is, he's fucking loving it, and I'm loving the fact that one of my great friend on YouTube is loving what he's doing, loving it. So, and he'll probably watch this back. He probably might still be on his last legs now with his tiresomeness. But Paul Yeoman, mate, I'm so made up for you. So glad you're happy, mate, after what you've been through. Good on you, mate. And thanks for popping in just for say hello. And you probably even set your alarm for that as well. Time's he fucking going on? Bedtime at fucking 7. It'll be Yvonne who reminded him that I've gone live at 7:45, 9, 10. You never know. Ha ha ha. Ooh, 3 at once. I know one's for sure. Anthony, I'll put the banner up first. And as I always do, guys, please bear with me. I always like Biker to come on and say his hellos to everyone first. And that's not being disrespectful to any other guest who's coming at the same time. Everyone gets that now. So I'll do that now. And I'll shut up for a minute. But everyone who's coming, Spark is in there as well, guys. Good evening to you, brother. How are you doing? And good to see you. So, okay. So, hey, fella.
How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Absolutely fine.
Good.
Yeah, you've got some people waiting backstage, so I'll make this quick. Good evening, everybody at chat. Thanks for your comments. How are we all doing? There you go. Solid.
Yeah, usual crew, mate. Usual crew.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching.
And this, have you heard of this bloody Vauxhall Mocha cappuccino type car? What's going on?
Vauxhall Mocha. Yeah. Like a little 4x4.
Not as good as an Harley Davidson, though, right?
No, it's better, mate. I won't have a fucking Harley Davidson given.
He's an awkward. He's an awkward git. That's what he is.
I would not have an Harley Davidson given.
Anyway, mate. Cheers as always for everything. Can I just quickly put the banner on? Just for a sec.
It's your lad, mate. You did. It's not going to affect me,
not
is
just
it?
mine. Yeah. Right. I'm sure that's Anthony.
Alligator, piss off.
Speak to me.
Hello.
Anthony,
It's me, bro. It's me.
Let me hear more of that sexy voice of yours.
Oh.
It's
me. I'm so northern. I'm too northern. I'm a bit too northern like you.
All right. Just hang there for a second. Carol.
Oh, hello. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, okay, let's go for it, guys. Right. We're all added. Let's go back. Yay. So we've got Anthony's on, No More Lies, and we got Carol again.
Yo.
You have people who come back to me about Carol. Thanks for all your kind words about Carol. And Anthony as well, by the way. So that's why they're always invited back on, you see. We always get decent feedback from people about them, Not just, it's not all bad.
Tino, have you got a car?
No, I don't drive.
Oh,
No.
fair play. Yeah, I was just seeing in the chats. I mean, what a lot of crap these new cars are nowadays. Not designed to last. You know, false economy.
That's true.
I did drive. I owned when I was allowed to. So it doesn't mean I were banned. Well, I mean I were, but not through criminal purposes. My first car was an Opel Mantra.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard that name for a while.
1995,
Yeah, Opel's French, isn't it?
6.
Oh, European.
Why is
But
it called
Vauxhall.
Vauxhall in England? Does anyone know why Opel? Because Vauxhall is Opel everywhere else, but in England they call it Vauxhall. It's really weird.
Yeah, but theirs aren't as built as good as ours.
Anyone in the chat maybe know?
Oh, DJ's in there with Vauxhall VX220. See, this is all foreign to me, so I'm just going to let you guys.
I remember my dad had a Vauxhall Opel Kadett. That was a fucking good car. You know, these new Vauxhalls, Jesus, you'll be lucky to get 100,000 miles out of them. It's like my mum's
I
Vauxhall.
remember that.
We change oil on that car every 6,000 miles, right? And it has a broken head gasket, which I just found out the other day, and the flywheel is literally about to go. 75,000 miles, man. Every 6,000 miles, it had an oil change. Shocking. Yeah, I mean, so
Not
that's
bad.
another £10,000 gone.
It'll all be electric in the future.
Don't even start. Do you know how expensive these electric batteries are? So, yeah,
Well,
you can buy these electric cars now. I saw this, what's this piece of crap? Nissan Leaf, right? They go for about very cheap money, right? But it's because they need new batteries, right? And the new battery for that car is about £20,000.
It's 60% of car, isn't it? You know, like fucking say 100. You know, like it's more than half of the car. You know, for the batteries or what you pay for the car.
And also, the range you get out of these batteries is crap. I mean, what is it, 150 miles?
I think
Please.
Tesla does 200 miles, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, they say it does, but it can do up to 200 miles. There's a difference. It can do up to. It depends on your driving style. That's why a lot of them drive like bloody slow-mos. Honestly, they take forever to accelerate on the motorways. Oh, God, especially on the slip roads.
Don't know, them Teslas are fast.
Oh, they're fast. Don't get me wrong, they're fast cars, but once you put your foot down, that's it. You lose a lot of range. Because I've driven one, and
you can watch your battery going down.
And they're amazing. They accelerate like hell, like it's rockets, right? But once you start like flooring it, you lose a lot of range. And also, your electric motor starts overheating like shit, and it tells you to slow down. Yeah, electric cars for you.
Expensive, do.
Oh, very expensive.
When you look at it, right, and you look at the length of the batteries, and when you have to change them, you never make your money back on that car.
Nah.
Never.
And also, look at the Lecky prices now.
You know, you're meant to buy it to save money. Yeah, that's the thing. The electric prices, you know, they're going up, aren't they?
That's ridiculous. This October, EDF sent me a letter. It's going to cost me a 70p per 1 kilowatt hour. 70p. From at the moment, I'm on 37p.
I'm watching this American, and what he were doing, he had all solar power, and he were charging the car off the solar power.
Yeah, but solar power in this country, mate, ain't gonna work. When you're in the Mediterranean, yeah, that's fair enough.
America.
Yeah.
I watch them on YouTube.
Yeah, you must be probably in Utah or Arizona, that sort of area.
You can charge them off daylight, but You don't get the what's what you get from the sun.
Yeah. Nah. God knows what will happen. I don't think we'll get there by 2030. No chance.
What have you been up to, Dino?
Lately, not much, to be honest. Just sorting a few things out. A lot of changes going on for me, but video-wise, not much. But yeah, soon.
You'll get back out though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I watched you when you went. It was like somewhere like Southport, and you went like on an old fairground, and this fucking man accosted you. I was just laughing at that.
I was out of all. That was. I can't. I did. You know, I
No,
broke
I
in.
don't blame you.
You know what I mean? I couldn't
I don't-
resist it. I
don't
could not
blame you.
resist it. Mm.
I mean, they were being like passive aggressive towards you, both of them.
Well, they were, because what you don't see on camera, as soon as I got between, when it stopped, and I said, and they said stop filming, and I think, like I said, you're falsely detaining me now.
Yeah,
They were, and God knows what would have happened, you know, in the dark. But yeah, I did shit myself. I did. You know, there were two big lads as well. You know, but, I got away. I did get away with that. I got away with it. You know.
Well, did you get almost arrested?
It's right. It's only trespass. What can they do? It's civil, isn't it?
I can't believe I got away with it. Yeah, that was I couldn't resist.
Even
that
if the
weren't the purpose. I just saw
know,
these old roller coaster carriages.
Even if they put police, listen, you know, police would only tell you to move on.
It would have been, you know, too much hassle for them to prosecute me for that.
You're talking about that video, the roller coasters.
Yeah, Southport.
It's a civil matter, mate. Trespassing is a civil matter.
It's civil. I know it's not criminal, but you know, it could have been worse. I mean, that was the best.
What, did you jump over a fence or something?
It was so easy. I'm fucking 53. I'm nothing, and all right. It took a bit of effort, but to someone half my age, it's just a leap over. But I couldn't resist it. I'm so determined. But
it's like, let's get in there, innit, Dino?
Well, you know, there you go. And it's alerted them to, and I said it on the video, and I said that at least something's come out of it. You've been alerted to a security breach or whatever, you know.
You've passed the audit. That's what you should have told them.
I've helped them out. I should get free rides for the next fucking all of next summer. I should get a free wristband all the way through for doing that. You could look at it that way. I do. Steph, if that's you, quick banner one again, because I think it is, Steph. It's just a quick check. Hey, are you doing fizzy? Good. Well, stay there then.
I'm on.
What's this logo you've got going now then? There's always a surprise with stuff.
That's the keychain I made.
Okay.
I'm selling it.
Right.
Oh, you're still doing
Talk us through it, Steph. Talk us through it.
It's handmade, decorative stitching. Selling it for £6. Real leather. It's a key organizer, so you know you've got like holes in a key. Put your keys on there, screw it tight so the keys aren't proper loose, and then you've got a little key organizer.
Okay. So what's it made out of?
Leather.
No, the chain thing.
Well, vegan leather.
No. It's not got a chain. It's all leather. The only metal part is the Chicago screw. and that's what you put your keys on.
Right. So why have you done that?
Because it's good.
So why have you done that and then brought it on here, knowing full well I'm a vegan? Steph, I just know what it
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
tries it on from time to time, but I don't mind.
I don't waste.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
Anyway, it looks very nice, actually.
Well, I'm making more than just. I'm gonna made one for myself, and then I've got the one that I'm selling, but I've got another 2 to make. But I don't know when I'll make them. Well, I do know when I'll do them, but it's when I've ordered some other stuff to make it a bit easier. So I'm just waiting for that.
So how have you done that stitching on it then? How did you do that?
It was with 4 needles, and I was like a spider making a web. Took me like 2 hours to do it. That's all you need to know.
How did you get the leather? Did you have to go and kill a cow?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go show you the field. Well, not right now, but I could go to the field where all the cows are at, and
Oh, come on. This is getting silly now, isn't it?
I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Anyway, it looks very nice and creative, and I know you are creative as a person, which is nice. Which is
No,
good.
all jokes aside, it's nice. It's nice.
Remember this tinfoil hats he used to make?
yeah, there was only one, and it
Yeah, I
gone
remember
missing.
them. Yeah, 10 quid.
No, it was like 50 or something.
Yeah, that was it. But you only charged me a tenner. But yeah.
No.
How many did you sell, Steph?
0.
Can't work that one up, mate.
But you need to get a new marketing manager there for something like
I
that.
threw it in the river.
You didn't go and magnet fish it out again, did you?
No, I threw it in when it was heavy raining, so it would so it was all flooded. So make sure it floated away.
Oh gosh.
I put it in a bag, put some rocks in the bag, and I threw it in the river.
Connie, what do you mean? I'm not that. What? It's all jokes on here. I never mean anything bad unless it's someone who used to come on before who doesn't come on anymore. Because I think they might have gone by now. No, I'm not going to mention names. Hey, Charlie. Charlie. Hello. How spiffing of you to come into the chat tonight. Hello. Hiya. DJ's in there as well. Connie, behave yourself. You're all right, but behave well, up to a certain level. Because we can have a misbehave in here as well, can't we, as well?
You know, you're saying about power for like electricity and everything. You should look into magnets for that, because you can make magnetic engines and everything like that.
Well, magnetism is the power, isn't it? Or the free energy, Tesla, go into all that if you want.
Because there is a video on YouTube that I saw a few days ago where this guy made a actual engine in a car, which was magnets. So that's pretty interesting.
We call it Tesla.
It's a natural source, isn't it? Cars it. Anthony. But yeah. A natural source, Magneticism controls a lot of things. I'm Ari Cocker. Hey. Oh, do you know I've been watching a Yorkshire comedian recently. Just been going back looking at them. Charlie Williams.
Okay, now where?
Absolutely. Hey, hold on.
That's the last from past, is that one?
Listen to this. It's true. It's true. This A flower. Listen to this. A Mrs. Absolutely brilliant. Such a Hey, it's true. It's true. Is that it? Sort of a black fella as broad as Biker, broader. That knows. Hey,
You were from Barnsley, weren't you?
Hey,
I think you were from Barnsley.
he would. Didn't he have? Didn't he play for Barnsley? He had trials for Barnsley or something. Football. Yeah,
I'm sure he's from Barnsley.
Talented. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had trials for Barnsley or played for them.
Where'd you watch that on YouTube?
Yeah, everything on. Yeah,
you can get a lot of stuff on YouTube when it comes to comedians and old stuff.
Everything, anything you want.
Yeah,
TVs for me, thing of the past. Just a big screen in the corner of your room, lurking right there. Not in my room anymore, but yeah, Barnsley Alley, definitely. Biker's accent, I love his accent too, Shirley, but unfortunately it's a Yorkshire accent. But there's lots of Yorkshire people about. We have to accept these people into our society.
Oh God!
Cheeky twat.
Okay, try to understand them. Just don't be Yorkshireists.
Who's JB in private chat, mate?
He just ignores me. Shall we find out?
Who's it?
JB. JB. Oh, it could be my.
That's what
it could be my daughter. It could be. Hang on.
Right, we're back in a minute, yeah?
No worries, Anthony. Take your time. Take your time, mate. Who are you?
Hi.
Oh, God. Right. Just listen. Just don't be boring. Right? Don't be boring. Just join in. It's fine. You with good people. Are you ready?
No.
Well, what the fuck have you come on for then?
I've just wrote a comment letting you know what's cracking.
Sorry, I don't read comments.
Well, it's not letting me speak, so I just wanted to let you know I was watching. But
I know you're tired. I know you're tired. But guys, my daughter is saying hello.
Hey, Jess, how you doing?
Hello.
Thanks.
Hello.
I've been watching and commenting, but my comments aren't showing up for some reason.
Oh, it's happened before. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
I don't know why.
It's a permanent thing now for me, so.
No worries. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Did you ever cancel your TV license? Did you?
Too scared.
I want to.
Oh, no, I'm gonna go to shop.
Too scared.
I keep getting letters from them. You know, they're gonna come around and inspect. Inspector's gonna come around my house.
They're gonna take my life away. They're gonna get. They fucking don't pay it. What are you playing at? I'm sick of telling you.
They're going to come put you in a bag full of rocks and throw you into the river.
If they ever turn up to your house, right, just shut the doors in their face. Literally, goodbye. You don't need to talk to them. Don't need to do anything with them.
They're gonna make you live in a tent. No.
A few people saying hello to you, Jess, as well.
Yeah.
So,
hello.
You didn't tell me you was going to come on. When I spoke to you earlier, you was in bed going to sleep.
I still am.
You lazy bastard.
I was just watching, and I just was getting frustrated with me not being able to talk to people. So I just wanted to let you know I was watching.
Are you sleepwalking?
No, this is just how I
Sure.
sound every day. This is my permanent voice.
What joke? What you talk? What I never told the joke, Connie. Pre-recorded. Nothing scripted. What I do. Nothing. Apart from
Except
the
for
other
the
night,
banner.
one thing we did, myself and Biker, we did pull one thing up together.
Why do I
And I went,
sound
go on then, stick it up. Let's see what they said. As long as people laugh, that's all I'm bothered about. As long as people feel happy and laugh at my expense or whatever, I don't care. And that he's probably going to do it later on as well. Those pictures.
Oh, just what seen them, will she?
Exactly. The early live stream days were, I looked far more cooler, 10 years younger. Yeah, this is coming up in a minute. I know it is. So, but anyway, I'm going to bring our great friend on, Mr. Plod.
Hello.
Evening, Jess. I thought I'd jump on, seeing as though you were on. It made the whole conversation really good.
Well,
Right, see you later. Thanks for coming on, mate. I'll let you know if I'm on Friday. So, do you want to start that again?
Evening,
Oh my
Biker.
God.
Wow,
Oh my
Biker,
God.
I love your picture icon.
That's hilarious.
That is brilliant.
Wait, I can zoom in. Oh my God.
You know, Biker, you've never looked so good. You've never looked so good. When did you get the new curtains?
Oh, man. You won't believe it.
Was this from the winter? He's got a hat on. Must have been cold.
Yeah, but
oh my God, that was his little Wayne's World.
But Dino, you know yourself, okay? People on that side of the Pennines, especially when you look at somebody like Biker, he feels the cold an awful lot. That's why he's got to wear a hat indoors.
Yeah.
Not fucking do, silly bastard.
It's that smile that's.
It's his Wayne's World look, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Well, good evening to everyone in the chat and good evening to everyone on the panel. Biker, Dino, and Jess, and then you guys as well. It's good to actually see you all and speak to you all.
Yeah.
So, Jess, I know that I've missed you a few times that you've been on recently. Just because Biker.
Oh my God.
Just because of different. Dino, you seen his next one? He's had his facelift.
I can't comment on that.
And yeah, I know that I have missed you a couple of times when you've actually been on. But it's good to actually jump on with you.
Who's that? Is that your pet?
No,
look at it. Oh, it's they're both on.
If only you knew. If only you guys knew. And we don't mean anything bad. Well, it's not. It's Biker. It's got nothing to do with me. All this.
Rude, Joe.
That's what you look like without your makeup and wig on, Dino.
Yeah, no, Biker's a very, very bad influence.
That's better.
He is. Biker's a bad influence on me and Dino.
You go bollocks.
This is what happens. Guys, anyone who's coming, thanks for coming in. Birkin Mad, I know you've come in. Rug Ops as well. Giant Turtle from Never Ending Story.
They're making a new one.
Shirley's in. We're missing Yvonne, but Yvonne's obviously busy and tired, maybe, but obviously busy.
Oh no, that's because you annoyed Yvonne last night. Okay.
Excuse me. This is a public live, not a private live.
Okay.
Thank you. I like you.
You annoyed the hell out of her.
Well, we're all. Well, I do that with everyone.
Yeah, you don't have to do a lot.
There you go.
I know. So, Jess, can I ask you a question?
You can ask, but
Yeah, I'm going to put your dad on the spot here.
Oh God.
Okay. Right.
I'll probably just go silent before I answer.
No. I don't mind, even if you want to have a think. Okay, for a second. If you had to sum up the funny side of your dad, what would it be?
So this side.
Sum up the funny side. Well, he tells shit jokes.
Because I'm seriously struggling with it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Somebody else is struggling with it, sounds of it.
Yeah, bring it on. Still waiting.
The ultimate dad joke, so not very good.
Yes, he does do really bad dad jokes, doesn't he?
Also impressions as well. Like
No, I like his impressions.
No.
I love his impressions. He does
why? Because they're not good.
No, he does an impression of somebody, and
it's funny because it's not good.
No, see, I'm gonna either send it to you or I'll get your dad to send it to you, and I'm gonna send you a link of somebody that he does an impression of, and then I want you to watch it, and then we'll then get your dad to actually do the impression of this person. And every time he does it, he absolutely has me and Biker, okay, absolutely in hysterics. He sounds Biker, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, not quite a few. Yeah. I think Dino and Sparky ought to get together and do their impressions together, because Sparky does some good ones as well. I think Sparky, if you're still in, mate, get you sent on this panel. You do one, and Dino can do one. I think.
Oh God, we're having what do you call it?
Have an impression off.
Yeah.
An impression off, yeah.
I think it'd be brilliant.
Well, maybe we could spark that up.
I like what you've done there.
Oh, was that an attempt at a joke?
It was.
It wasn't.
There he goes. Look, now he's getting serious.
Yeah,
I can't help it.
Did you just use the wrong terminology then?
Guys, don't go. Please don't go. No, stay. It's all right. It'll get better. I'm sure it will. Anthony, it's there, mate.
Biker did also post the link as well a second ago.
Yeah,
there you go. That was a good compliment then, wasn't it, Dad? I just said that you was funny with your impressions.
So now I'll ask you another question, Jess. Okay.
Right.
Now, Dino, please just let Jess answer the question. Okay. Now, me and your dad have actually met Biker. We know exactly what Biker looks like and so on and so forth. Right. Now, when you look at Dino, okay, now we've already advised Biker it'd be really good if he dyed a certain part, a certain colour. Okay. I can't say too much, okay, because I don't want to give his description away. But then when you look at your dad, I think your dad should actually dye his hair. If you had to pick a colour for your dad's hair, what colour would it be?
Purple, my favourite colour.
Purple. See, now that's really weird because that was a colour that I told Biker that he needed to use.
What? And his mohawk? What's it? Mohawk?
You're not far off.
His beard. Purple beard.
Yeah. See, I reckon your dad would look good with half and half.
No, he won't.
I reckon he should do one half red and the other half electro blue.
Or
Yeah.
natural?
Yeah.
He already dyes it brown.
I love stuff. I think it's Anthony, you're back, mate, aren't you? I think. Yes, you are.
Who's
Cheers,
that?
pal. Whenever you're ready to drop you. Yeah, okay.
Bam.
Hey, how you doing? Who's gone?
I went to the shop and it cut out. I went to the shop. But yeah, what I said, guys, they're trying to put us in tents.
Always bloody happens, that.
With that tent sitter.
Yeah, Bikers dropped you.
Carol, right. Hey, cheers, Carol. Whenever you're
Puppy's
ready, mate.
chewed his
What was that?
Dino, have you caught up with my last one?
No, can't. Can I do that?
Yeah. Just do it one point. Just do it either later or tomorrow, mate. Don't worry about doing it now. Okay. What's he doing, the lunatic?
What do you mean?
He is an absolute lunatic.
Are you coming on like that or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No worries.
What's happening?
Oh no, Biker.
No. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. 6 on. I don't know. BBA.
I don't think you should do it.
Do what?
No, I do. I
don't
can't
think
add you yet,
do
mate.
it.
No, I think we should. Yeah.
No.
Why?
No.
Well,
you see me there.
You always wanted to know what Bikereddie looked like. I was going to make it a bit of a build up to this point, but
yeah,
I fucked up there.
No,
there you go.
No.
There's Bikereddie for you guys.
The Stigger's got very old.
I expect. I'm not going to say that.
I'm going to take that off.
The original Stig of the dump.
Fucking cheeky little white twat.
It doesn't mean it. So there you have it, guys.
There you go. You're swimming.
You've all
The
seen.
big
You've
build.
all
I was
seen
working
Bikereddie.
on that for hours last night. Hours. And I thought, right, that's the point where we'll do it, and I'll build it up, and I'll big it up, and build it up, and build it up, and get everyone going. Oh God, we're all about to see what Bikereddie looks like, and it's just completely fucked up.
Yep. No, alligator. You're right. He does actually need that alligator, but also as well, just so you guys know, me and Dino had to watch him. It took him ages. The size of his head, okay, trying to squeeze into that little helmet. He even had to get his partner literally to bang it so hard that it would actually get over his head.
Hey, look, mate, when was the last time you had your helmet fucking banged? Let's put it that way.
Not long, mate. Not long.
Really? Do you want?
I'm back to dawn.
Mine's a matter of weeks, not years.
You've got it, Mr. Blue. It's the Stig. But who's the Stig?
The original Stig.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad that went well.
Yeah, well.
No, Biker, you look really good, mate.
Thank you.
And just so you know, guys, okay, you can try and zoom in on the visor, okay, you won't see his face.
Good evening, David. How you doing? You're not feeling well tonight. Why? What's up?
Is that the nurse?
What's up with you?
Is David the nurse?
David's the nurse, the big puffer, that fella.
Yeah, really lovely guy. Okay. And I know David won't mind me saying this. He's Dino's pocket man.
What? I don't really understand. So
I thought you said nerd.
what?
He did say nerd.
Right. Hiya, David.
So,
Hi,
I hope you're
Patsy.
doing well, David.
How are you doing? I know possibly Burr Britain's backstage.
Right. Well, what I do, Dino, is I will drop off. Okay. I will leave you to it, and I'll jump back on a bit later.
No worries.
All right. No worries. Jess, always a pleasure to chat with you. Dino, Biker. Okay. No more lies, and of course, the one and only. Okay. That changes their name and pictures so many times. Okay, I think we all know who we're talking about on the panel. At the moment, they've got a nice, lovely dog as their picture.
Yeah, but you don't like dogs.
I know, that's the weird thing.
No, this one tried to kill me earlier. He was trying to suffocate me.
What?
Oh,
Is that your dog?
What are you laughing
No.
at, Dino? My mum's dog bullies me. No.
You shouldn't let dogs sit on your face, mate. It's no.
yeah, but I just so you guys are aware, okay, Biker's lovely dog actually terrorizes his cables, okay, and Biker. And Biker now is looking at how we can actually get rid of all the cables. He's looking at actually putting every cable in the house, burying it in the wall. As I turned around and I said, I reckon Biker should just set his office up in the garden. Okay, let the dog have the house.
That's what my dog was trying to do to me.
Yeah. So
What?
right. I
I
will
was
leave
playing
you guys,
with him, right? And I laid on the floor with my
and I'll
hood up.
jump on a bit later, Dino.
See you later, mate.
All right,
Bye.
speak to you later, Biker. Speak to you later,
See you later.
Toodaloo.
everybody. Speak to you
Yes.
later.
So,
Bye.
Yeah, so carry on. I was interested.
He
Yeah, go on,
likes to
so
play
you-
chase, yeah. So like he likes chase. He likes me chasing him around the house. And I was trying to sneak up on him, so I was on the floor, crawling around on the floor, and I thought if I lay down flat with my hood up over my head to protect me from him biting me, right? So that he was going at my head, and he started digging at my face, but it was kind of difficult to breathe with my hood over my head. My face was on the floor because I don't want him to bite my face. And he was really trying to kill me. He was really digging at me. And I was like, I gotta get up because I can't breathe with him doing this.
I think you need a new dog.
So he was proper trying to dig me into the floor, he was.
Yeah, I think your dog's
It's not funny.
Well, you start me off laughing.
Can you just imagine his fucking gravestone? Here lies Mr. Fizz, dug to death by a dog.
Oh dear me, how you doing, Yorkshire?
Yeah,
And then
so
what?
English fella.
Hey man.
I just
Pork
got up.
chop. How you doing, guys? How you doing, guys?
What? And then he just walked off.
What sort of dog is it?
Well, I got up. I got off the floor and then I protected my
You're a
face
dog,
because he
isn't
likes
it?
to bite faces. So, and then I stood up and I walked off.
You know what sort of dog is it though?
He likes to bite faces.
It's not a French bulldog and it's not a pug. Can't remember what the breed is.
That narrows
That's
it
some
down.
Jack Russell jobs, isn't it?
That's what it's not a German Shepherd. It's not a Collie. It's not a Saint Bernard.
This will be a good clue to what breed it is if people know dog breeds. It's born without a tail.
Oh, it's not
Bulldog.
one of them bulldogs born with bred with a Shih Tzu, is it?
No,
Bullshit.
Oh,
It's a bulldog. Not French bulldog, but a bulldog.
no.
bred with a Shih
Yeah.
Tzu.
No.
English bulldog. You got accosted by a
listing
French
things, am I-
bulldog.
With a
Can you not
bulldog and a
just
Shih
tell us
Tzu
what
cross.
it's called?
Is it a
I
staff?
can't remember what breed it is.
Chihuahua.
No,
Is it some kind of
What-
inbred
what?
staff?
no.
Fucking Doberman. Doberman. It's gotta be a Doberman.
No.
You'd have no head. You can eat your head in one.
Hang on. It's a Jack Russell then.
You've already said
No.
that.
How come it's not a Jack Russell?
Well, they said it's not born with
Well,
a tail.
look at its face. It's got a smushed up face. You think that's a Jack
Look at it.
Russell?
I mean, look at it. I don't want. It's evil looking. Look at it.
No, it looks cute. I think it
No,
looks
oh my God, its eyes are red.
Oh.
It looks like the devil dog of all dogs of devilness.
Look at its tiny
The
little.
devilish of dogness.
Is that its
Look at
tooth? No.
That is
It
a
looks
killer.
It wants
That's
to eat now.
right there.
Good evening, Yvonne Driver.
Thing is, he would
Nice
though.
of you to show your face.
It would what?
Eat you.
What he does, right, is that he likes to sit. He'll be all calm sitting on your lap, right, and then all of a sudden he'll go for your face. That's what he does.
He does what?
He does a good
He'll
cop, bad
be
cop.
sitting on you,
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just jumps at your face and tries to bite your nose.
Oh, bless him.
That is dogs don't do that.
He's obviously hungry.
You
No,
don't
he gets
give him
enough
a
food.
treat. You need to buy some
Staffy
treats and
David
he'll be your
says
friend,
it's
man.
that, innit? Staffy?
He gets a spoonful of dry dog food every day.
Do you feed him?
A spoonful.
Yeah,
Huh?
well, he's only
That's
7
what-
months old. He doesn't need that much food.
No wonder it's going for your face.
Oh.
7 months old and you're feeding it a spoonful of dried dog food.
Yep.
Your dog's fucking starving, mate.
That's
It's trying to
true.
fucking eat you.
Oh my.
I'm surprised it hasn't fucking eaten you.
It needs more than a spoonful.
Oh.
Give it a raw chicken leg.
Yeah, but how big's this spoon? Is it
But
a
that's-
teaspoon? Is it a tablespoon?
Teaspoon.
That's a good point.
A teaspoon.
Teaspoon? What the fuck? I'm surprised it's still
Yeah.
alive.
This is awful cruelty.
Where do you
Awful
live?
cruelty.
God.
It's wonder it can fucking walk, let alone fucking stand up.
Right, next, Queen. Let's move on. I want people's thoughts and stuff on the Queen, if that's
On
all
the
right.
Queen.
On the Queen.
Well, I'll admit I watched a couple of hours of it.
Am I still in?
No, you've gone.
No.
You've been on fire, haven't you?
I
You've
must
been
admit,
eating.
I watched a couple of hours of it, purely based on it. Well, it sounds a bit sick, I suppose. Purely based on the interest on how they were doing things and everything else.
Sorry, I've missed something. What's this?
Talking about Queen's funeral,
Oh.
I
Bear
found
with her, she's a bit slow.
the tradition that they're going through. I found it very interesting. One thing that I've got to say, and I've carried many a coffin into churches, and the way those 8 soldiers carried that coffin, they did not struggle one fucking bit. And when they actually lifted the coffin with the palms of their hands up to shoulder height, they did it so easy. Now, I'm sorry, but there's something distinctly wrong there. If that coffin were lead lined like it's supposed to be, then you're talking over 30 stone in that coffin alone. Not even counting the weight.
I don't think this is the real coffin. I can't believe they'd have the real coffin out like that, though. You know.
That was the only thing that I saw. I questioned, in all honesty. I questioned media as well, saying it's amazing how they've got this together in 10 days. I thought, you think bastards, it's been in planning for years, this. Silly bastards. Anyway, that's my thoughts.
No, a lot of people have said so. Steph's just said, you know, I don't know. It'd be ridiculous if she wasn't there.
I don't think the Queen. Yeah, I don't think they'd actually have the Queen's dead body in the coffin, because I don't think carting her around the world would make any sense, you know?
Well, she weren't carried around well. She went from Scotland to back into England, didn't she?
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
I need to mute myself.
Okay, Jessie's having a.
Well,
She can't get her words out. She's pissing herself laughing.
she's worse. She is worse than me. We're very similar. With what's wrong?
We don't call.
No, I'm not. I don't.
That go away.
We call him a shark dog.
Something. Yeah, I'm still laughing about the dog. Dog, and I'm just laughing about how you just said there was carting her.
Oh, there was what?
Well, they were. Well, they are, aren't they? If she's in there, yeah, they've got her in a coffin, yeah, and they're just like fucking putting her around everywhere, aren't they?
No, not really.
If you think about it.
Okay.
I thought she just had a straight journey from Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah.
It could be time for sleep, maybe. You sound tired.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, some people are just funny.
Yeah, no. See ya.
She's gone.
Yeah, I've just kicked her.
You rotten git.
I did, yeah.
Oh, you
how you doing, AD? I'll see. Don't worry, she'll be laughing her head off at that. And Patsy as well. Trevor, cheers, guys. Thanks very much. Coffin contained a jackal, rotting vegetables, and Savil's severed head. Wouldn't surprise me, AD, to be honest with you. Quite deep, but I know what you get, what you're saying. I'll hope you well, mate, and my love to Keris. If she's not watching, say hello. All our love to Keris as well. David Scott's in there as well. Barking, yeah.
I think the breed is a Boston Terrier.
Boston Terrier.
I thought she would. I thought she was German. Oh no, that was Prince Philip, wasn't it?
No.
You're about your dog, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, sorry, man.
I'm over it now. Sorry about that. But I agree with Barking Mad's comment. Sorry.
Don't apologise for your opinion.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okie dokie. Yeah, Mickey Mouse, how you doing? 2 years ago, you could only have 6 people attend. Max, is that a fact? I reckon if Mickey's saying it, it is.
Yeah. During COVID, yeah. You could have 6
There
people
you go.
attend. Yeah, it's true that. Because I carried a coffin at the time.
You know, I love you, mate, and we're opposed to that. But thanks for saying what you think. It's important that you do.
Yeah.
And no one judges you on here, mate. If they do, they're gone. Simple as that.
Yeah, I'm not knocking the monarchy whatsoever. I'm not anti-royalist. I've not been a royalist. I've always been on the fence with it. But like I said, the only issue I had with the whole ceremony and everything else was the way that those soldiers managed to lift a weight so easily. That's my only sort of noting, if you like. But I did find
You watch vampire films?
Yeah,
What?
I do.
No, I did find the old.
What does
really
BW stand for?
Black and white. The oldies, the classics. Yes, we didn't watch them together as much.
Yes,
we did watch.
Trevor.
We watched. We didn't watch horror movies, did we, Jess? I don't think.
No,
really.
I hate horror.
Yeah.
I can't watch horror. I'll be up for 3 weeks if I watch a horror film.
Yeah, she's so
paranoid.
But yeah, no. But I don't think we watched many films together, did we? Weren't what we did, really, was it?
No, you've never really been into TV. Well,
No, but films and stuff like that. But we always had a book in our hands, right?
yeah. Yeah.
You never told us. Jess taught you to read, mate.
Dino, you're like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Always got a book in your hand.
I'm sorry, but I can't go. Please go.
Oh, she's gone again.
Sorry, yeah, everyone dies. Didn't watch funeral. I watched bits of it. Charlotte. I spoke to Biker. Well, the day before, and he's saying, "Well, I'm going to watch it, mate. Just thought see what happens. Just thought have a look in the background."
Well,
and things like that, and you can pick up a lot of things what are going on in the background and stuff like that. And he has done, always does pick up things. But yeah, interesting for that.
Yeah, lots of things.
I never watched I watched about 3 hours in total of it all until they got to Windsor, and then
there's two poignant things that's happened since she died that sticks in my mind. When she was lying in state and all the people are filing past, there a guy come in. He got a cut off leather jacket, all biker badges on, and he got his medals on. So he's obviously an ex-squaddy. He got really sort of cropped hair, and he came walking in with his beret on, and he stood there and he saluted, took his beret off and saluted again, bowed, and then walked away. And as the cameras panned onto him, he was sobbing his fucking heart out, and that is one part of it that stuck with me out of the whole sort of ceremony. People actually filing past. That's the only one person that stuck out to me. Obviously, I didn't watch everybody go past. There might have been others, but it was just that one guy, and it just stuck with me. Did that one? I don't know why. Don't know why. And the other thing that, I'll say that stuck with me. It pissed me off, to be honest. Prince Andrew, and Harry in military uniform. Fuck right off. That really pissed me off, did that. Even Edward as well. Even he would in fucking military uniform, and he shouldn't have been. He did 2 months in Royal Marines as a cadet, couldn't hack it and come out, and that was it.
Hasn't the paedophile got all his titles back now?
No.
Oh, I've read so.
I don't know then. Why should he?
Apparently King Charles gave him his royal titles back. Apparently, I don't know if it was a factual article, but it makes me sick either way.
Yeah, Mickey, absolutely, mate. Charlotte, EQ for 20 hours. She EQ for 20 hours. Who? I've missed something there. In the 60s, she was broken right. Yeah. There's two. Everyone's got their own thing on it. It'll be talked about forevermore. And new things will probably come to light in the near future as time goes on. always new things come out, and you know, you never know. But for me, royal family, just me being honest, not for me, thank you. You know, just this bit of glitter I've seen in front of my eyes since I were born. You know, medals and you know, military might, power, paedophilia, incest. On the bad side of things, I suppose, but there's good sides, I suppose, as well. But that doesn't mean you should forget about the fact that evil has definitely dwelled within that family for a long time. Maybe now this is the end. I don't know. I think the end was a while ago, but you know, you can always keep a brand name going, and it keeps attracting the ticket sales, if I can put it that way. Anyone who's come, thanks very much indeed. Appreciate your company, guys. I'm going to nip off just for a sec. Teflon's come in. I'm going to leave you with my best buddy Biker and you guys.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just searching now.
Is it true?
Leave you to it.
Yeah, I'm just searching now for any details on restrictions to funerals during COVID. I can't find jack shit either. No, that's a coincidence, but yeah, it was definitely 6. Because I attended one, and we were only allowed 6 in, and those 6 were either here to carry the coffin in or they're really next to kin. Well, I weren't next to kin's, but I carried the coffin in. Right, they did change it. Right, I have found some actually. They did. It depended on what tier you were in at the time.
Oh god, yeah, I remember all that tier bollocks.
Yeah.
That was all a load of shit as well.
Yeah. Tier 1, places of worship, you were subject to the rule of 6.
The rule of 6, yeah. That never happened.
Yeah. Tier 1 funerals, up to 30 people could attend, and only 15 for somebody's wake. So that was Tier 1. Tier 2 was same. Tier 3. That was 30 as well. It's not showing funerals for tier 4 or weddings or places of worship. That's a good one.
Prince Andrew will likely retain his title as the Duke of York and keep his place to the throne.
I put chat on. Yeah, Connie, just a quick search. There's little bits coming up there, but there's a lot that's not there. Hell of a lot that's not there.
The rules, are you looking on the government website?
Yeah, looking elsewhere. Don't look on government website, Christ. If I want some information that is at least accurate, I won't look on the government website.
Yo. Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, Trevor, as always, Trevor. Spot on, as always,
makes-
Trevor.
I thought he'd been stripped of his title.
Yeah, but then when Charles is in power, he's got the power to give him all his titles back, which is just disgusting. Makes you think about him as well.
Yeah, exactly, guys. The hypocrisy, you know, that's the other word I didn't mention earlier. What goes along with, you know, the other bad traits they've always had, you know, through, you know, just like, I suppose, police in some respects, abusing the powers. You know, and they have done, got away with it and been absolutely adored for it. At the same time, you know, justified for, you know, what's happened in history with them.
Yeah, there was some connection with the Nazis, wasn't there, with the royal family?
There's so much.
And there's
There
pictures
is so
of.
much.
Is it Philip? Yeah, he
you know,
was
but
German.
you know, you're just seeing the mainstream side of it.
Did Philip have German? Well, Philip from German heritage.
Yeah, he was part German, and there's pictures of him with
Greek
his arms
as well.
out.
Weren't he Greek?
Yeah, I think he was.
So you know, and you
Greece.
know, going back, we've said it a few times before. You know, I think Trevor's been involved in it with bloodline, European royal family type situations with bloodlines and how it's evolved to now, and then the new American company, well, maybe corporation, USA evolved, Australia evolved, Commonwealth evolved, the empire grew, and now that is not the case anymore. And I just think they're trying to keep this brand thing alive, and it looks all glamorous with, like Biker said, the medals and the shit like that. Well, they haven't earned them. They haven't earned them at all. They've never got a shirt collar dirty at all.
That's
you know?
like how India wants their big diamond back.
Who's Biggie Longtime?
I don't know, Jess. We get all kinds of people in here. Bear with it, sweetheart. Bear with it, please.
Prince Andrew is a real king. No, he's a paedophile.
Hang on, I'm slow. Biggie, long time. Thanks for coming in. I can see you're a sub as well, so cheers for that. Is the real King Charles is dying? Well, Prince Andrew, right?
No, he's a paedophile.
That is a very controversial comment. Okay, and I can't. That's your opinion. I can't.
If he's on about the one that, because I don't know who the difference is, but one of them, probably the much older one of the two, one of them has health problems because they had really swollen fingers.
That was Charles.
I mean, Charlie must be what now, Biker? He must be
72. 72,
oh,
isn't it?
early 70s, right. Yeah. I mean, for me, out of all the royals, Charlie's been the one who's been the quietest, the one who's like,
Really?
Albeit being involved with that.
He's very political, that. He really is.
Yeah. I think he's one of them who probably wanted to do and say more.
Just research World Economic Forum, mate, and listen to some of his speeches on there, mate. Very political.
Yeah.
And he should. Well, he can't be now. He can't be political now. Not in any voice, any way, shape, or form.
No. Can't do anything now, can we? We can't. We can't say anything. We can't do anything. We can't fucking go anywhere, even. In some cases. What is all this about? Scary. And they're making it look fun. Sean, how you doing? Where have you been? Wee man, hey. Trying to evolve. but find it's less fun. Scotland is trying to evolve it. Yeah.
Back in a minute, mate.
In that way, tree hugger shot a heart attack when he got told. Massive landowner too. Okay, massive landowner. Yeah. Power, wealth, all that. Ali, yeah. Charles Purdine, he knew. Mickey. Mickey. I am with you.
Yeah, I thought everybody hated him because of the way he treated her.
I am. Cheers, Trevor. Yeah, anyone else who's got any interesting links that can be viewed by people. So if you ever see Trevor put him on up, then I know for a fact it's worth viewing. So thanks, Trevor. Keep on coming, mate. All right, Sean, no worries, mate. You know you can come on if you fancy a chat as well about it. No problemos, mate, on here. No judgment. Or else they're gone. Who will the secret societies choose to replace him with? This is why I can't ignore people's opinions, comments like that. Because, yeah, there are secret societies. That's what I believe in. But for me, I just think royalty, the whole old-fashioned 1,000-year-old, however old it is now, thing with the fancy uniforms and the cleanliness and the all the bright colours and medals and gold and jewels and diamonds and things. I think it's a different world today. I think it is anyway. It's a major tourist attraction, and that's the only thing I can think of. In fact, it's not benefited me. It's the only thing I can see what they've done. Other than, they haven't really, other than oppress, suppress, kill, murder, rape, torture, all that kind of stuff that they have done. Apart from that, I don't see what good they've done. For the sake of goodness, I mean. They might have done well,
I think what it is, mate, it's just because it's part of our heritage. It goes back many, many years or what have you, and there's no other country out there that's got that similar kind of heritage to what we've got. And I think that is the Britishness of the sort of thinking behind the royal family. I may be wrong. But
no, I didn't. But what I do remember from that time is it was record breaking. There weren't enough flowers. They had to start importing flowers from all over the world to get to England for people in England to lay them flowers out. Holland made a killing.
So did France as well, didn't they?
Yeah. Wine, ka-ching. Yeah, Telly, how you doing? Grandson is first toffee off today as well. Hiya, Telly, how you doing? It's not very secret about what they're up to. Trevor, that's the thing, isn't it? Plain sight. Right in your face. Right, hang on. Okay.
Yeah, it does actually, and you can't get away from that. Does it cost us money? I mean, could they not say, right, we're not going to take another penny off you now, we've got enough? And they have got enough. They have got fucking...
They don't even deal with money.
They've got billions. No.
They don't even deal... It's no object to them. This is a power thing. This is a world control factor with these people. And in the past, I think royalty was the name of the game, wasn't it? So other than them, you know, so well in control of you, religion and all that came into. Now it's like it's different because you've got like governments and like agencies and all this stuff going on today, and it's just kept part of the.
Yeah, Trevor just brought up a good point. Anybody else that's lost somebody, if they're coming to the threshold of inheritance tax, they've got to pay it. Charles has just inherited all the properties from his mother, and he's not having to pay any inheritance tax on it.
Yeah, they don't do money. They don't do. They've never spent a penny in their lives. Like,
I'm gonna get going now. I'm going to sleep.
All right, Jess, you take care.
See ya.
Are you off?
See you later.
Yeah, I've got work in the morning.
All right, sweetheart.
Night.
Good night. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Shut up, you. I didn't know she was coming on. I spoke to her earlier. She never said, but she's an absolute love. She is. We're very similar, me and Jess. Except I'm not smart. Tell you, how are you doing there today? King Charles won't pay inheritance tax on the Queen's private fortune. Won't pay a penny to her. They don't do money. It's not what they dealing. Yeah, good night, sweetheart. Thanks, Connie. I don't think that's you. You've done this before. Device is not connected. I know what that means. I've got nothing in the private chat. Uncle JJ's. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. That night, yeah, I respect you for that night. The way you stuck up for somebody on a live. And I went on panel and did it. And I respect that very much, mate. And good on you. And I agreed with you that night as well. Good on you, mate.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah. Out of order.
It was quite deep with that, actually. But,
yeah. I was a bit upset with, to be honest with you, Nunya, who used to watch this every time. He stuck money in and time, you know, and done that and beginning, went missing, and then, you know, I was a bit surprised that night, and JJ wouldn't have any of it. He just, I don't care who you think you are, type of thing.
Yeah, I think what it is with Nunya.
Like, and I'm thinking, you don't know nothing about this situation. I thought you was the mellowest guy going, Nunya, and, you know, and starts joining in with the other fellas, you know, which is.
Yeah, I think on that occasion, mate, I don't think Nunya realised what had actually gone on. But he still joined. He did.
He still joined in, and I think that's when JJ came on and said, "Well, hang on a minute, what do you know? And you know, who do you think you are?" And things like that. And Nunya, you know, I don't think I'm anyone, you know, and I don't think he thinks he is, but you know, I'm you know, I just admire people who go in there and stick up righteously for people, and Think of whoever it is that they're you know, going up against. They're no different to them. You know, bring it on. Don't just start coming out with shit. It can get people into a lot of trouble. Rumours and stuff. You know, where's your evidence? And Anthony, you know, he's been on and off on here, but I can't. You know, we're talking months now. He's come back on since. You know, we didn't like each other, and sort of. I have no complaints on here with him. No more lies anymore. So no problem. But yet people will still continuously trying to put people down for the past. You know, they always will. That's all they can pick up on. It's the subject matter. It's what might bring their life alive or whatever. Or let's bring someone's past up, or oh, remember that? Yeah, that was, yeah, you know, on there. It's like, hang on, that person is not in that same spot now anymore. So why? And I think JJ was saying it's not like that anymore. It's moved on, you know. And some of these people just can't get their heads out of a drama where they just want to, it's like, yeah, it's fun to bring it up again. For them, it's not. For that person who's moved on, it's bloody downright not fair, and you know. So yeah, just a bit surprised by Nunya on that one.
You get that a lot, mate. There's stuff going on YouTube all the time, and you just get people that jump onto the bandwagon and put their two pence in, and they haven't got a fucking clue what's been going on. See it all over. Just tit for tat all over the place, mate. It's pathetic.
Yeah. I mean,
it's pathetic when you think of the age group that these people are in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's a bit...
Yeah.
Right, Ronald said he's going to be listening outside. If he goes, he'll catch you on the next one.
No doubt about it, Ron. Cheers, mate. No worries, pal. Please don't just, you know, please don't. A lot of people say, "Oh, I've got to go. I'm sorry," but you know, it's guys. Thanks. 5 minutes, 50 minutes, 5 hours. You know, it's all good. Just thanks for your company. 5 seconds. You know. Yo, Eastern Coach Works.
It's a new name.
I hope they do. Links there, guys, if anyone wants to come on.
Yeah, whatever you put it in, mate.
This week, I don't know if someone else might be live tonight as well. From what I've seen over the past couple of weeks, it's been quiet. I've not had that much energy to go live last night.
I don't know, there's been one or two on.
No worries, Ron. Love you too, mate, and thanks as always. Hopefully bump into you again one day, Ron. Thanks very much, mate, for your support. It means a lot.
Kevin D. What's that?
Been
There
here
ringing
a
a bell.
few times, Eastern Coach with Kevin D.
It's ringing a bell, is that there?
Kevin D. Anyway, hi. Where's my girls tonight? Where's Shirley gone? Where's Yvonne? Is Yvonne still there?
Charlotte's busy recording my voice, mate, because she likes it. What up on you, mate? She likes my voice better.
Hey, William. What do you mean by it? Charlie?
Yeah, she likes my accent, mate.
I thought she liked the Lancastrian one far better.
No, mate. She said that was shit.
She didn't.
She did. She said.
No, she didn't.
No, she did. I saw her.
Not on here.
Yes, I saw her type it. She said
She wouldn't have said that on here.
She did. honest. She prefers my accent.
Charlotte wouldn't be.
Yeah, she says Yorkshire accent spot on. She did. She just probably likes my sultry tones, mate. You never know.
It's okay, Charlie. I forgive. I think Carol might be back. Quick check.
Yo.
Hey, Carol.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, all good, man.
Yeah, I was like, I thought I'd come back, and I was like, where's everybody? It's just Eddie and you.
As always.
What have I missed? Anything interesting?
Just me, mate.
Nothing, mate. You've missed nothing.
Making a cup of tea.
They'll be talking about the Queen and the ceremony and.
No, mate, don't even start, mate. Do you know her coffin is made out of lead? How ridiculous is that? Lead.
It's lead light.
I think to myself, wow, what a waste of resources.
I don't know the reason behind having a lead lined coffin other than it's.
Well, apparently they've made it out of lead because it will slow down the decomposition of the body or something stupid like that.
That's the only thing I can think of.
What would be the point of that?
What's the point of that? She's, with all due respect, she's dead.
Exactly. Why slow it down? I mean,
they decompose.
Well, I think putting your body in a lead-lined coffin is like an old-fashioned way of cryogenics, isn't it? That what we do now.
Yeah.
Harry
and William, oh my god, they were so awkward together, weren't they? I did watch a bit of it. I was like, oh my god, this is awkward.
What bit was that?
Sorry?
Which bit are you on about?
Harry and William, like, together in general.
Oh yeah, that's something that's not been able to fucking come.
And then Harry's missus, a couple of people didn't shake her hands, didn't they? When she walked up to the crowd, I think one person shook her hand out of everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, she did try to be the royal, but nobody would have none of it, wasn't it?
The people weren't having none of it. To be fair play to the British public for not like booing them and stuff, you know.
Did you not see that guy when I think it was walking down Mall, and he shouted out, it says, Andrew, are you ashamed of yourself or something like that?
Yeah, and he got jumped straight away, innit? Within the first 10 seconds, they beat him and everything, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, his goons went up to him and beat him and took him somewhere around the corner, I reckon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got on of him.
Crazy, innit? Crazy things, man. Have you seen Charles
that
as
video,
well?
Carol, of Prince
Dina.
Andrew running his thumb down the back of his daughter's?
Yeah, I saw that. It was on the Royal Channel.
Got it. I bet we can bring that up.
They turned the comment section off. Everyone was calling it out, didn't they? They turned the comment section off afterwards. I was like, well, who does that? Who does that? Like, who did it? Oh my god, that was disgusting. I'm glad you've seen that. I thought I was going like crazy.
That was brought to my Biker brought that to my and then we brought it up on Friday. We showed it, and you can't deny it. It's just the camera doesn't.
The guy. I think he's grooming his daughter, mate. He's grooming her.
Was he done before today? When they were? Oh, don't forget, he's more sexually attracted to children than adults. So they're adults now, and what went on before, God knows.
Me and you know he's been up to something. If the Queen stripped him of all these titles, then we know something's going on behind the doors. And he had to settle as well with that. What's her name? Whatever her name was.
What, his wife?
No, this Epstein victim.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't get over with that. At the time, she was 18. So that must have been in a state which states that an 18-year-old is still a minor. because I know some states you're not an adult until you're 21, aren't you, in America?
Yeah, Virginia. There we go. Her name was
She was
Virginia
18.
something.
Yeah, she was 18. Yeah, she was 18 at the time, but she may have been in a state that still says at 18 you're still a minor.
I thought 18 was universal.
No. Well, you would think so.
I mean, it's a big claim.
Yeah. But if she were, I mean, like, wherever it happens, I mean, there's certain states there where you can drive at 15, 14-year-old. So there's other states where you can't drive till you're 18. There's other states where you can't drink till you're 21. That's when you class as an adult. So maybe it still comes to that under that particular state where it happened. I'm not sure.
Interesting, UK.
Sick people, mate. Sick people.
Probably all in America, but yeah. Either way, I mean, when she were 18 and he was what, probably old enough to be.
But when he was in the Royal Navy, even all these colleagues in the Royal Navy, the crew, they were like, "This guy is so weird. He is a weirdo." When he was serving in the Royal Navy.
Yeah, I mean, and Joe Bloggs, the same personality as him. Joe Bloggs, they'd never get released. They'd end up getting murdered in jail or fellow inmates because of what they've done. It's that bad.
I've just found some shit on that young lass.
This guy's.
Yeah, she were called Virginia Gwifra or Gwifra or whatever. Some can't pronounce it. Yeah, she was 17 when she was.
Oh, so she was a minor.
Yeah, it's definitely a minor.
So what do you think of Charlie Boy becoming the king then?
My opinion, mate. I think, in all honesty, with the Queen passing away, I think that the whole royal family should end with her right now. I think.
Yeah, 100% agree, Reddy. 100%. I mean, he's already lost the plot, didn't he, with the pen? Have you seen that bit with the pen?
I can give him an excuse for that, mate. The amount of stress that guy must have been under, and I'm not sticking up for him. He must have been under a lot of stress. And
it wasn't just the pen. It's saying about the table as well. He's telling his servants to move things out of his table, like the way he was waving his arms. I'm like, you arrogant motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not sticking up for him, mate. But the guy's been under a lot of stress. And as you all know, when you're under stress or whatever, it's the tiniest little thing that fucking sparks you off.
Yeah.
So I don't know, mate. To me,
I'm just scared he's gonna get involved politically. He is gonna get involved politically. He's a globalist, isn't he?
He can't get involved. His political background cannot come into what he's doing now.
Yeah, but yeah.
Because he can't be part of the WEF anymore.
Well, that's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. So what do you think about the old winter coming? How are we going to cope with that?
Same as we always do, mate.
All the energy prices going up.
It's going to be tougher than ever this year, But and then what I'd like to find out after this winter then is the amount of natives who come out of it compared to the amount of immigrants who come out of it when it comes to next summer. I would really love to know the figures on, who comes out of it equally, worse, similar, whatever, But I reckon more natives.
Yeah, I'm already prepared for it.
Worse for some reason.
I've got myself a gas heater and a little camping gas cooker because I know there's going to be blackouts, 100%.
I can see blackouts coming.
It's what's affordable in it. So I don't know what you do. You know what? Do you know these guys who are coming over seeking refuge, and I've been doing for a while, and get Oh, Eamon's not in there tonight. Eamon will definitely agree with what I say, but and they get all these privileges, etc., and then compared to us, it's like totally unequal, and so it's not equal, and so it's not right because it's not equal. And then I'd like to know who's the better off guys who came in last February and compared to guys who came in 50 years ago, like me.
Well,
born here.
Answer your own question there, mate. It's obvious, isn't it?
So I'd like to see the results of that, and it should be equal. It should be an all-rounder. Right.
Well, some of these fuckers are getting themselves some decent houses, isn't they? 5-bedroom fucking houses. You know, they're putting up all these new houses. I'm like, who are these houses for? Are they for us or are they for them? You know.
Well, I look in the doorways. I look on the high street.
Carol, you mentioned you've got a new a little gas heater and you've got a portable gas stove.
Yeah.
How much gas have you got?
Well, I got a whole bottle of gas. Yeah, which should last me a couple of months because I'm only gonna use it in bursts if my fucking electricity dies. And the little portable gas heater, the gas cooker. I've got like 30 odd cans of gas. So I'm alright. I'm set, mate. So if there's any ever blackout, I'll just whack that on, put my kettle on it, put a pan.
Well, you'll not be buying no butane or propane anytime soon because there's going to be no in shops.
What's that, sorry, mate?
Butane and propane, there's a massive shortage, so you'll not get any. Unless you go out and buy another bottle, mate, without replacing your full one that you've got.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Well said, yeah, I'll probably have to do that. It's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy what's happening.
Well, there's been a shortage of propane for the last, 6 months?
No, I've got my bottle. So my mate will set me up. He's got himself a gas bottle as well.
Yeah,
those blue ones, not the red ones, the blue ones.
Yeah, that's butane, is that?
Yeah.
If you can get the red one, that's propane. It burns a lot hotter and it lasts a lot longer.
Yeah.
What's this, Mickey? What's a twig stove?
Twig stoves. It's like a small little box, if you like a small little metal frame, and basically you put twigs in it, light it, and you can cook on top of it. It's probably about 4 or 5 inch square, something like that. They're brilliant for camping. Really good.
Yeah, I mean, loads of changes.
There we go. That comment you just put up there a minute ago.
That one.
Buy a £30 gas heater and some tins of gas off eBay. Yeah. I was thinking about that as well. Funny enough, I've got the tins of gas for my little portable cooker. So yeah, that's a good shout. Actually, I might consider that little heater and all.
Yeah, you got all 3, Mickey. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Mickey.
You got to be ready for this stuff, man, because it's getting ridiculous.
Well,
it is getting that way. You can see it.
I've got a shitload of wood, right, and I've got a barbecue. I've got a wood burner.
Yeah.
So I can go cook on that, mate. I'll go outside.
Yeah, exactly. I just can't wait if it does happen. What are these woke lefties gonna do? Oh, the electric's off. Oh, what are we gonna do?
I can see blackouts coming. I really can.
No, it's the end of the world. Climate change.
Yeah, climate change. I saw a very interesting video, actually. It's a channel called, and he's a really sweet fella. He's even older than me. I don't know him, but he's called History Debunked.
Yes, I do like watching him.
He's a very sweet chap, and you can tell he does a lot of work and research, and he's very well read. And very articulate, and very interesting, you know. And he brought the climate change thing up as a decoy because of immigration. Now you check that out. He only brought it out today. It's interesting. I forgot the title of it. I'm sure someone in no time at all will get it up. But history debunked, and he were kind of saying we're using climate change as an excuse to bring immigration into the forefield, and kind of the world or this part of the world changed because of that. Definitely, anyone got that link or his channel link, anything like that, please sub to this guy. I don't know him, never spoke to him. He's definitely worth a watch.
What they're calling?
History Debunked.
History Debunked, yeah. Makes a lot of good videos. I do like. He almost uploads every day, to be fair.
Yeah. He's a sweet guy. They're not long videos, what he puts up. And he's just like one of them, straight to the point. How you doing, guys? Right, this is it. There you go. See you later next time. One of them. So, you know, and that was that one was interesting, that one. So, climate change equals immigration.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this guy before, mate, yeah.
Yeah, he's good. I wouldn't mind chatting to him. Actually, I wouldn't mind, you know, having a chat with him.
I'll stick his link in chat.
Talking about climate change, what the hell happened to that Greta Thunberg? She's gone under the radar, isn't it, lately?
She's her part's ended now, Carol. I mean, she only had that part and she's played it. You know, maybe she'll get a new role coming up in the near future. We don't know.
I think what happened with her, she found what boys were for.
God, how could people take her seriously? She was so full of shit.
Shit, fucking.
What people don't realise, Carol, and I don't know what your views are on it, but for a long time now, there's been schools, academies, enterprises where children, acting schools, they all get brought up into, you know, and they get ready for certain scenarios, and you know, it's becoming more common knowledge now as these people get brought out in big groups, whatever size of group they need for a certain situation that's gone on, whether it be mainstream news or whatever, and they're there. Crisis actors. I know for a fact Trevor Random will back me up on this one, because I've seen them in action, and Trevor pointed them out to me at a protest. Trevor Random woke me up, something rotten, last year, to crisis actors and mainstream media and what they do when everything's going on live, unscripted. So that's quite smart, really, how things can get manipulated. Actors can do that. Actors manipulate. And Trevor, if you're still listening, mate, it was Parliament Square that day, the hot day, the helmets, and that, and then the crisis actors and the guy with the who I saw at least 2 other protests with the same clothing on, dressed the part, looked the part, spoke the part. And it was just a bit weird compared to people who were not given as much back to the police as this guy was. And they were getting more shit back from the police through being less, I wouldn't say aggressive, but from being less responsive to the police through their action, or the day's process, what was going on, like, you know, these are my feelings, and like, so you've got this guy going up with, and then you've got this other guy going up, this guy gets away with it, doing something far worse, saying something far worse, and the other guy doesn't. So
yeah, I think I know.
Trevor knows what Trevor knows.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm just going back to Connie's post that she put up. Let me find it. Yeah, we're talking about energy and everything else. Yeah, Connie, I think cancelling your direct debit could be a bad idea. That's basically saying that you're not going to pay it. Whereas if you can't pay it, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I think if people stop paying the energy prices and everything else, just totally stop paying it, there's going to be a lot of shit goes on. But how many people can they take to court for it? How many people can they cut off?
Well, if everybody stopped paying it, then yeah. But unfortunately, that ain't going to happen.
It's never going to happen, mate.
Talking about the direct debits, me mate's Shell Energy tried to screw my mate over. He's paying about 100 quid a month. And the other day, they took 150 quid off him. And he rang them up. He's like, what's that all about? And they were like, oh, yeah, we just upped your direct debits.
Yeah.
Just to give you a good customer service. He's like, no, screw you. I want it back to £100 a month.
Yeah, up and your direct debit's ready for the winter months, mate.
Oh, bastards. No, me and EDF, they send me a bill every month and I pay it. I don't have direct debit, none of that crap.
Yeah, I mean, I've got direct debit.
You know.
But as it happens, mine hasn't gone up yet. It may do.
It depends on your supplier.
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
Yvonne. Good night, Yvonne. Take care, love.
Yeah, good night.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thanks for everything. As always. Thanks so much, sweetheart. Absolute angel. Thank you. Cheers, Yvonne. I'll speak to you soon.
I'll be honest with you, all these crises we had over the years, they were just how do I say this? They were
a precursor, mate. That's
yeah, they were just made up crises, weren't they? Just made by the people in government.
I mean, it's all made up, isn't it?
Well,
Christopher,
the price of saying the price of gas and electric, blah blah blah. It's all down to Russia shutting off the pipeline.
Well, the petrol and diesel prices, weren't they? It first started off as a fuel shortage. Yeah. Oh no, we don't have enough fuel, so every dickhead next day is buying up all the fuel. Suddenly, the petrol garages have increased them, innit? And it never came back down after.
There was never a fuel shortage, mate.
Never. Oh, there wasn't. Oh, I was like, bollocks, that. There's no fuel shortage. Just big lie.
Never.
No, there was never
well, you tried to tell that to all these dickheads out there queuing up to the fuel stations. And, I'm not going to have fuel to go to my shopping centre. You know?
There was never
Corporation competition.
There was never a shortage of drivers either.
Mickey, a 6-inch with a 9mm shoots a good load. Listen, we don't do pornography on here, mate. Come on, Mickey. Calm it down. Christopher, I get what you're saying. No one else does, but I do. Connie.
I didn't see his comment, mate, so I can't comment on it.
It's there in the chat.
I know, I'm just fucking going back up to have a look.
Christopher, Connie.
So, Eddie, you said something about the shortage of drivers.
Do you want to talk about anything? Please talk about it, please. Sure.
Yeah, go on, Carol. What did you say, mate?
Yeah, you mentioned something about shortage of drivers, didn't you?
Yeah, there wasn't any. There wasn't a shortage of drivers.
There was, but there wasn't. There was a shortage of low-paid drivers, not decent drivers, like the low-income drivers.
Right. What it was. Right, when Brexit came into force, right, these workers that were working in this country from abroad, delivering fuel on the fuel tankers, everything else, they was no longer allowed to work in this country, right? So they had to be sent back home, which initially left a shortage of drivers in the sector. So what happened then? These agencies and everything were advertising for the fuel drivers at a stupid rate, and nobody would take it up.
Yeah.
Nobody would go for it because of the amount of money. It was the Europeans that were taking that small amount of money for doing it, and because they weren't allowed to work, that's technically where you got the shortage of drivers. There was never a shortage of drivers. It was a shortage of fucking pay scale for the drivers that were qualified to do it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it was, mate.
That company called Hoya, I think they were the worst ones, weren't they? I think they're the worst ones out there when it comes to paying their drivers.
There's quite a few, mate. Quite a few.
Yeah.
Stobbart.
Eddie Stobbart. Oh, what a bunch of clowns their drivers are. The amount of times I get cut by one of those HGV drivers when I'm on the road.
Mate, you get clowns all over. But Stobbarts and HGV, I mean, they cornered the market of it, but they've been bought out since anyway, so that's irrelevant.
Well, they used to have the TV show, didn't they, back in the day?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, but all these drivers are long gone. They're all agency workers now, aren't they?
Yeah, more money working through an agency, mate.
Mm.
You pick and choose your jobs. I mean, you're a driver, aren't you?
Yeah, I drive a van. Basically, I do IT on the field, so like I go mostly. I go up to London. Fucking nightmare that fucking London is. But no, I drive around the country a lot as well. And Jesus Christ, I see some shit, especially in London. Every time they send me to London, I'm dreading it, mate. Honestly, these bloody cyclists. I had to buy like I've got like 4 blind spot mirrors on my mirror just to look out for them. Because bloody hell, mate, they are crazy.
Those bloody Deliveroo guys and bloody all them guys.
Yeah, Deliveroo and flipping Just Eat.
Yeah, who do you think they are? You know.
Well, they're now attaching an electrical motor to the bikes, so these bikes can go up to 40 miles an hour. The push bikes. Oh, it's crazy, mate.
I know. Yeah.
Don't get me going on cyclists.
The amount of cycling.
I mean, this thing. The roads are for cars, aren't they? And big vehicles, and then they build all these cycle lanes.
The other day I was in Trafalgar Square. Fuck, mate, it's literally full of cycle lanes. The roads are so narrow now. It's a joke. Because what they done is they converted a normal road, yeah, and they've added a little cycle lane to it. Oh my god, it's so narrow down there. Buses can barely squeeze past each other.
I've never. There's that many cyclists about. Most cyclists I see are either probably more on the pavement than on the road, and less so on the cycle lane. That's what I'm still seeing. You know.
Well, sometimes I see cyclists.
They've actually called it. They've spent millions of taxpayers' money on it.
Yeah,
millions. And it's a beautiful system what they've done. They've got little traffic lights, little zebra crossings where you have
to. It don't work though.
The pedestrian has to give way to the cyclist, and it's a zebra, whatever cycle crossing, whatever they might call it, you know. And it goes on for miles and miles and miles, and it's a route, and it's this route, and all that, you know. But I've hardly ever seen anyone cycle on a cycling lane.
No, they don't do it. They're too entitled. You know,
just go where you want. They go where they want. But I'll tell you what has happened a couple of times, and I just think if only next time I can realise when it's coming up before it happens. It's a few people, they come right up to you, and it's these younger kids. They come right up to you like a deer, and they swerve past you and go round you.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going at some speed. Now, if I'd have moved to the right, whatever, for one split second, he'd have been off his bike, I'd have been injured, he'd have been injured. And it's like one of them one of these guys who goes round you on a dirt, just cycling, you know.
Yeah, there was a video on Facebook. He did it to a cabbie driver, and he actually hit the cabbie driver because it was too late. He took out the whole bumper. Fucker got away with it. Poor cabbie driver had to pay for a new bumper and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, where I
all
live,
that money though, you know,
I
all
live-
that money on.
where I live out in sticks, you get a lot of cyclists coming through and what have you. The amount that go through fucking red lights, it's untrue.
Don't even get me going about
Fucking
red lights.
I mean, I've said the next one that comes through a red light, I'm not fucking hitting brake. He'll regret it, and I fucking.
Yeah, but the thing is, Bikereddie, is you're gonna be the one going in jail, not them.
No, not at all.
You'll be the one going in jail. It'll be your fucking fault.
No,
You should have stopped. Even though he had the green light, you should have fucking stopped there for him. Give way.
Yeah. I mean, when I go through any traffic lights, I always look left and right before I go through, just to see if anybody's coming through.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. I'll do it on the roundabout.
I'm looking for motor vehicles, motorcycles, right? But when you get somebody blatantly doing it, like cyclists tend to do, not all of them, you get some of them that do it. I'm sorry, but I'm not braking. I'll take the fucker out.
Another thing that pisses me off is this change of highway code of these fucking pedestrians. Oh my god. What a joke that is now. You got to basically stop. In theory, you got to stop at every single pedestrian crossing now to give way to them.
Well, pedestrian crossings, yeah, you should do anyway.
Yeah, so you got the zebra crossings.
No, what they're talking about, if you're
the zebra crossings, yes, that's the ones that you have to stop for back in the day.
Well,
but now every little crappy crossing you got to stop for them, like on the junctions when you're turning in.
Right, on a junction, if you're turning in, right, this is where it's all gone downhill. Right, if you're on a road that's doing 60 mile an hour,
yeah,
you turn left, right, and the pedestrian's crossing, you've got to give way to that pedestrian.
Yeah, in theory.
Basically, you're static on a 60 mile an hour road. Imagine the carnage.
I nearly got rear-ended. The amount of times I nearly got rear-ended because of that. And, you know, I've got to stop because you never know what these pedestrians are up to. You know, you never know what they're capable of now.
It's never going to be prosecuted or anything like that because it can't be police, mate, and that's it. But I'm going back to your cyclist. I mean, every one of them that I see going through a red light, they should be dealt with the same as me for going through a red light. And
it's
that's
the highway code, isn't it?
Yeah, but how are they going to police that? They've got no number plates. They've got nothing.
Exactly. That's why they were trying to bring in the number plate thing for push bikes.
Oh, they've kicked off about it, didn't they? Like, what the hell, you know? We're kicking off about that.
I think it's a good thing. It fucking is.
Well, it'll be a good thing because there'll be less of the fuckers on the road.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned it ages ago. Where I live, I'm coming up a hill. There's a crossroads at top. It's red light. It's all traffic lighted.
Don't say that's a wrong.
All these push bikes. No, I'm not getting it wrong because I know he abides by. He abides by the rules because I've had that conversation with him before. Right, I'm parked at these lights. Right, I'm waiting to go straight on. These push bikes come up on the left-hand side of me and on the right-hand side of me. Right, thinking that they're going to set off first, and this twat leant on my car so he didn't have to put his feet down. I put my window down and I had a quiet word with him, politely-ish, and he just looked at me and he did take no notice, so I just stopped the fucking door and put him on fucking road. And I thought, you can go get fucked. Yeah, he could have got squashed by another fucking car coming, towards him, but fuck off.
I had one. He came between me and the bus. He was on my inside and he was on the bus's near side. It's absolutely crazy what these fuckers do.
Well, if someone to go up their side of a bus, okay, let them do it.
You're right, MVE. Thanks for coming in. Thanks very much.
It's not about safety, it's about revenue.
It's about revenue, yeah.
Bang on.
What else? What else?
I mean, talking about revenue, I mean, TfL, what a bunch of robbing bastards they are, right? All these bus lanes now in London are now being changed to in operation at all times, which means you cannot go on that bus lane at any time of the day, and otherwise you'll get a ticket. How crazy is that?
Motorcyclists can.
Yeah, depends on the bus lane. You got to pay attention to the sign because sometimes they're only restricted.
Why? How can they? Why? And is it different in London? because it is.
Because it's so congested and you've got a dickhead that fucking dictates what goes on, i.e. the mayor.
Well,
He's the only mayor in this country that can dictate what goes on in the fucking
He's a twat. That Sadiq cunt, isn't he? He is an absolute knobhead. He's come out with this new thing he did last year with these flower pots blocking the roads now, residential roads, isn't it? You can't enter that road. You have to go all the way around. You know, you can't take shortcuts anymore. You got it's called LTN, low traffic neighborhood zone. I don't know if you heard of that one, Biker.
No.
Yeah, look it up, mate. It's pathetic.
No,
it's another revenue generation.
Yeah, I've got 3 dislikes on the road. Fucking bus drivers, taxi drivers, and fucking cyclists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a quick phone calling about.
No worries. Guys, thanks for sticking in there and just being great people, conversating with each other. Great guests. Carol, brilliant. Thanks so
mate.
much. No,
when's the last time you came to London, Dino?
The what, sorry?
When was the last time you came down to London?
Oh, that would have been, I think, round about, it could have been March, April time.
Yeah.
So I'm due back. I'm due back anyway because I'm going down to see Plod soon. So we'll get some stuff going. We've got stuff planned already, and not all that includes police stations as well. So there's loads of stuff coming. But I'm going to be back down there probably within the next couple of months. There's a few things hanging me back from doing a lot of things lately, and once all that's over,
you should go and do Catford Council.
Why? What's happened there?
Fucking look how much money's gone in that building, and look how much money they're putting out in their little area. Fucking shithole, that Catford.
Catford, yeah.
Yeah, oh God, what a shithole that is. But then when you go in a council building, oh my God, it's the amount of money they put in that building. You know, to make it all pretty.
Yeah.
Crazy where our money goes to.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, Mr. Blue, thanks for coming in. Cheers very much. The electorate is that sick of the Tories at the next general election, then they will be ousted out of power, and I do hope that this is the case. But then who comes into power?
Fucking Labour.
It's the same gang, near enough, you know. Ant. Hey, Ant, how you doing? Ant's there, guys. All the best to you, mate. We're my base out in Doncaster. I guess you know I am northeastern. I'm northwest. It's no secret. I'm in Wigan. That's where I am, Wigan. Unfortunately, it's not that bad a place though. I do want to go back to one guy who was in earlier while you two guys were chatting. Rye, I'm sure I've just seen Rye there. There he is.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got that going on. How you doing, Rye? Good, great to see you.
Cash has just turned up.
Right, I just want to nip back slightly to. Where are you? There you are. Christopher. Okay, so I take it you're local to me. I see you're a sub. So thanks for being a sub and hiya. And thanks for coming in. Okay.
McDonald's. Oh, when I see that name, makes me sick.
You want me both, man.
And the amount of dickheads going there, do you know what I mean? Like, queuing up for the driveways.
Do you know the saddest thing I've ever seen?
What
after COVID ended and lockdown were lifted, and there were that fucking queue, and it were miles and miles.
Mate, it was before the it was before the lockdown as well. Like I was coming back for Dartford Crossing, and there's a little junction we have, and oh my god, you couldn't get off that junction because all the dickheads were queuing up for the last day of McDonald's before the lockdown. I was like, you idiots.
I remember it after the lockdown. Well, when lockdown was lifted, and restaurants, they were allowed to open again. These restaurants, and they were queuing for fucking miles for a McDonald's meal.
What is wrong with people?
Just shows you how lost people are. I mean, let's just say the big thing happened tomorrow, the apocalypse, whatever. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your fucking life, and it will never be ever the same as it was before, ever. Nothing like before. What are you going to do? You know, can you cook? Yeah. How much food have you got? Yeah. Where are you going to get it from when it runs out? What are you going to do? Are you going to keep warm? Are you going to do all these things that you've been?
They're going to queue up to the supermarket
all your life. You know, are you going to do it? Are you in survival mode? Can you survive? Do you really think you can? You know, it's not a Hollywood movie anymore. This is the real thing. You're in deep shit. Winter's coming. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, I don't think people think that because they think it won't happen. But you know, it is happening, and it's been happening slowly. It's not been an overnight thing. It's not like a movie where they wake up the morning after and all the buildings are down and there's rubble and destruction and dirt clouds and stuff like that. It's not like that. They do it over. They're doing it subtly this way. You know, but if it did happen like that, I don't think hardly any fucker would have a clue what to do. Therefore, survival rate would be very, very low. And, you know, what becomes of the human race?
It'll be survival. It's the old adage, survival of the fittest, but it'll also be the survival of those who've got the knowledge.
I mean, why do you think the power plants are shutting down?
Well,
yeah, it's them people who think ahead, isn't it? Because, like, you know, I mean, personally, I know, I've been foraging for years. So
I got slated other week. I got slated other week for what I do. Yeah.
I know. That's it. And do you know what? I would end up doing that. I would probably end up doing that. I would have to do as a vegan. Yeah. If it came to survival, I'd probably end up, well, what the fuck, do I do? Die or eat that rabbit? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'd rather live. But I would still question myself before I did it. Is it worth living for? Is there something worth living for?
Yeah.
And for me, that's the question. If not, then, you know, but a survival instinct will kick in whether you're a vegan or not.
Yeah.
No matter what lifestyle, whatever, survival instinct will kick in, and you'll do anything to survive. Simple as that. You know, I would even wear a woolen blanket to keep myself warm, which came from a sheep's back. But that's, of course, I would.
You've got to do, mate. You've got to do.
Of course, it's natural. It's natural. It's not like it's a choice. Fuck it. I'll make myself look good, or I'll make myself look bad. It's just natural. I want to survive mode. And that was out of order. That, by the way, mate. As well, if he comes on again, he's going to get fucking pulled up on that. That. Well, the guy who attacked you the other week, but we'll not talk about that.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Well, so when I dealt with one, the other one that.
Yeah.
I've got no issues with that, mate.
Yeah.
No issues. I don't think it was an attack as such. I think it was a misunderstanding that he couldn't comprehend my way of thinking and my answers. But yeah.
No, that's it. Because you have a listen and learn, biker. You know that. You listen and learn, or you don't learn at all. Therefore, you've not listened. And you're right, because how many people Carol said not long ago, he's coming back on. He's coming back on. He said not many people prepare for anything like that, as if it's not going to happen to you. He was saying stuff like that. It's like, and I think you should. You should prefer. You should prepare. Like when we're in the 70s, and Biker will tell you.
Okay.
I think we're all similar age here. We had them power coats, but we always had candles in the cupboard.
Yeah.
And we were prepared for that blackout.
Yeah.
With candles. Today, we've got that so much handed on a fucking plate to us. We think nothing ever wrong is going to happen. It's all sorted out.
In all honesty, mate, the only time people think about going out and buy candles now is if they're those scented fucking things that they can buy.
Exactly. You're right. It's all sorted. You've got nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah, I've got shitloads of candles, mate. And if it comes to it, I can even cook with them candles.
Let me just do a quick. Let me just do this quickly, Johnny.
Oh, do you know?
Who's that? How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Mate, that's a false accent if ever I've heard one.
Yeah, no, I can
Hello.
tell.
Are you okay?
Hello.
Do you know?
Yeah, fuck
Hello.
off, Twinkle.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
That's Crinkle.
How are you?
I'm all right, thanks, Stephen. How are you?
Oh, Johnny. Hello. Can you hear me?
Stephen, you're breaking up a bit.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Just slightly breaking.
Dina, it's a troll.
I know.
Hello.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the show. Do you know?
Thank you. Who's your favourite person on YouTube?
Well, it's got to be you. Do you know?
Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.
Fucking Crinkle.
Yeah, I thought that straight away.
Nah, it's 100% Crinkle. I recognise the voice.
Right, let me get that off.
He was doing it to Mike's channel for a while.
Yeah, he's really, it's wearing out now. He just can't. You've tried your best, mate, haven't you? You have, haven't you? I'll give you that. So, what your obsession with me is, I don't know.
Somebody just mentioned about buying candles and what have you, and torches and things like that. Yeah, get out and buy a torch, but make sure you buy a torch that is run by batteries and not a rechargeable one. Because if you've got if you're in a blackout, you're going to charge your torch.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So make sure you've got some batteries. Or you've got a power pack that lasts a decent amount of time.
And you ladies, talking of batteries, listen, you will need far more batteries than us guys will. So get them batteries in there before the apocalypse starts, because you're going to need them, girls.
Yeah, I've got a couple of power banks and then a couple of bits and bobs.
Yeah, I've got a jacket in it. But...
Yeah.
CB. Oh, yeah, Sean. Candles, torches, gas stove, radio, bare minimum. Absolutely, mate. Bare essentials. Yeah.
Well, I don't need a gas stove because I can barbecue or I can stick it on one burner outside. So I can cook outside, so that's not an issue.
Just make sure you don't keep it outside, just in case anyone nicks it.
What?
Your barbecue.
Well, it don't matter if I nick it. I can still cook outside, mate. I don't need barbecue. It's just there. It's easy.
If it did come to a survival situation, though, if it was, and I know there's been lots of films made and things like that, where it's been like the type of film where it's been every man for himself type of thing, where people go against each other. Was it Game of Thrones or something like that?
Walking Dead?
Stuff like that. So that's part of the survival situation as well. So when people haven't got anything and they need to survive, and that guy over there has got something, you haven't, you could actually go in for a kill. So, what do you think you would do in that?
That's what I said earlier, mate. Survival of the fittest.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the gentlest of people who would have never even thought of making a kill. Now it's like do or die, isn't it? So it's like, what do you think? I mean, everyone's capable of doing it.
They haven't got a chance.
So,
it's what they want anyway. It's what they want us to do. They want us to kill each other off, isn't it?
Yeah. Makes you wonder. Truth in the movies.
At the end of the day.
Lies in the news. Yeah.
Depopulate the planets. What they want, isn't
it? Yeah. It could go totally the other way around, but it's just the way people, the way things are programmed, isn't it?
I think before we get to that scenario, I think there's more sort of important things that will be happening in a short period of time, and I think it's not going to be a civil war, but it's going to be a race war.
Well, that's what they're bringing them all in, isn't they? They're bringing all these guys in on the dinghies. It'll be their minions, isn't it?
Do you know what? Well, we've been saying race wars, right, for decades. Well, there has been, and in slight ways, not like in a major war, the way we conceive it. Like it's just, but the thing is now, races now are different. Like, because when I was a kid, races were more, shall I say, pedigree, and today it's more mixed race, and I think it's going even further. It's becoming even more mixed. So it's like, what is a race anymore? The human race for sure, but if you're looking at colour, then you're seeing lots of different races from different countries, ethnicities and cultures, and everyone's, don't forget, colours changed as well. So a race war.
I would actually call it
I think real race wars happened before people were born over here from that ethnicity who was brought over here before that. And so race wars now, we haven't, it's more like culture war or religion. Well, of course, religion war.
Listen, mate, it's going on in Leicester right now.
But it's mixed. Like Charlie, if you watch me, Charlie, I love you, mate. But you're part Brazilian, you're part Canadian, you're part English. You mixed race. If I said, guess what race Charlie Veach is, guess where he comes from, you wouldn't answer that. If you didn't know, you wouldn't say, well, he's part Brazilian, part, So race, you ask Charlie Veach what, race wars. No, I don't know what they're doing. Trevor, what are they doing?
Look what's going on in Leicester right now, mate. You've got the Sikhs battling with their Muslims.
That's religion.
That's what I'm saying. It's a religion, but you've got two races going against each other because of that religion.
Is that where that carnival was in Leicester?
I'm not sure, mate.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. That carnival, ridiculous. Where was it?
I know there was one. What was that in? Was it in Liverpool or Manchester, where a lot of people got shot?
Oh mate, it was a bloody war zone down there, wasn't it?
I can't remember where it was, to be honest. But yeah, just have a look at what's going on in Leicester. Yeah, it's a religious conflict. What's going on between them? But it's also two races. You've got the Sikhs going against the Muslims, so the Muslims could be there could be any race, couldn't there? But
have a look what's going on in London. Southeast London, I call it the Africa. East London, I call it the Middle East, and like a Slough area, I call it the India. Literally.
Yeah, can I just answer Al's question? What do you think of a tilt-to-air rifle for this scenario? Yeah, a tilt-to would be ideal, mate. If you got it resprung, get a stronger spring in it, get it so it's a bit more powerful. Instead of using the normal pellets you use, you can get pointed ones. You can get darts for them as well. Yeah, you'd be all right with that. You could kill a pheasant with that. A couple of shots, but yeah.
You know, like compared to the past, I'll say it that way. I mean, a generation ago or two, were race where you it was extremely rare where you would have one race marrying into another race and creating a new like situation or a mixed thing, and that's accelerated now. So it has gone from us and them, us and them to to now it's like, well, we're kind of all intertwined because my mother married him and a daughter, and I married a Muslim, and I'm a Christian, and all that kind of stuff's going on now. You know, or would the husband turn against the wife? So I don't think there will be a race war at all. I don't know what's going on.
I think maybe the word race war is me being polite.
No,
I think what I'm trying to say is, with what's going on, and we've all seen it now, it's going to be us against them.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do my best to not.
Yeah, I think
get myself.
There's going to be a lot of innocent people caught up in that.
Yeah,
but that's the way it's going, mate. And I think the way that it's going,
people are pissed off with it.
It's down to the government what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
It's not just a case of helping out these immigrants. I think it's a case of something further, something more.
But
there's another. Yeah, Trevor Dreadlock, right? Yeah, like people say, I'm just going to nip off for a minute, but the big reset and all that, the Queen's gone, the COVID, all that's been happening, the immigration, everything seems to have been happening in a short space of time, i.e., within the last decade. Extremely short space of time, and then accelerated into this point since COVID. There's an agenda there. There's something going on. It's massive. There's a big change in everything. What's going on?
Well, it's a massive.
I don't think it's not totally arrived yet.
No, but it's escalated without a doubt. It's escalating every day.
I think we'll know a lot more now after the Queen's gone. I think that chapter now, and then the next chapter, I don't know. But for me, it just feels like it's part of it. What's been going on? But
I think
big change. When I were at school, I'll nip off. When I were at school, I'm sorry, but there was nothing like this at all. And that weren't a long time ago, believe it or not. And now what's happened is it's completely turned over. So we got the odd guy, the fat guy, the guy with the glasses on at the back of the class. No one else wore glasses. Just the odd guy, the Pakistani guy, the Chinese guy, the fat girl, the thin guy, whatever. Anyone who's different, we can't do that now anyway. But they did get singled out, and it was us that did it. And now it's the other way. It is the other way around.
It's them doing it to us now.
Yeah. So, and back then, of course, allowance, but now I feel kind of slightly imprisoned as to what I can do or say because of newness that's coming to our culture. Sorry, but I weren't brought up to. I wasn't taught that this would happen, that this would be coming. I wasn't taught that, even though it was known, I believe. But the teachers didn't know.
I see it.
Don't forget, they was brainwashed as well. Don't forget.
Yeah, I see it happening because I don't live in a big town or a big city. I don't get to experience a lot of situations that a lot of people do. But I have seen it. I've seen it happening, and I do see it occasionally. You know, when I have gone to, you know, these cities or whatever. But from what I have seen, I think there's a lot of divide going on. And when this divide actually happens, forget your police force because they're not going to have a fucking prayer, mate.
They're gonna hide in the police stations.
They're not, because the police force are going to come out and they're going to be exactly the same as you and me, because they can see it as well. As thick as some of them might be, they can see it as well. So you're not going to have any police force there or whatever.
But why is it happening here? Because when you look at Eastern Europe, starting from Poland, right, they don't seem to have that problem.
They do.
No.
It's rife all over, honest.
I mean, when Belarus was trying to lobby all these, you know what, they just fucked them straight back to Belarus. Like, they didn't fuck around the Polish border force. They just like, no, fuck you. You're going back.
It depends who it is, man.
And it was all over the news, and the Polish were getting a lot of stick for it. But at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah. Yes, Trevor, I miss England as well, mate. Certainly do. I mean, there's a town near me, you know, it's got a hotel there. It's just, it's got loads of refugees in there. They've been there over 12 months, the Afghan refugees, but I think there's many more. They've got security on it as well. Fucking security on an hotel, for God's sake.
And the security are not even British, are they?
No, they're not. They're not.
They are not.
They're not. They're not. Fucking. They're not English, mate. None of them.
No, AB did an audit. I watched on YouTube last year. It was, and literally none of them were English. The security weren't English.
Yeah.
Bloody
See,
hell, even
what I can't get over, right? They've got security on this hotel, but these people that are living in these hotels, they've got free reign to walk out of that hotel, to go into a local town, go shopping, do whatever they want.
Yeah, but
they've still got security on the hotel.
You're getting it wrong, Biker. That security is to protect them from us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but why are they still going out shopping without security?
I've got no idea.
There you go. So what's the point in having security on an hotel? It's fucking. What's that money spent on? What's it for?
That's more money for G4S, isn't
it? Actually, it's Mighty that does this security.
Is it Mighty? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good company.
Yeah, I've been up there and looked at them. I just pulled up. I didn't stop. Just looked at the badges, turned around and come out again. But I can't see the point in security on a fucking hotel that's housing immigrants when they're allowed no immigrants to go freely shopping and do whatever they want. Don't make sense. Don't make sense, mate.
I'm just wondering where they're getting the money from.
Us.
You know, will they get given money to the cash money or? I don't know.
No, they've got a bank. They've got a bank
Oh,
card.
they actually have a bank account today.
Yeah, they've got a bank account. They get £175 a week on that bank card. Right. They live in a hotel. Everything's provided. We're paying £250 a day per person
for the room, innit?
To stop in that room. So
good night, mate. Thanks very much. A new name. Sorry if you've been in before, and I might have missed you. It happens, but thanks very much indeed for coming in. Thanks for your comments and everything. Cheers. Normally on Fridays as well, so you're always welcome back. Thank you very much. Eastern Coachworks. I hope they do. Kevin D. All right, I don't know. Are you teasing me? Do I know you?
What are you looking at there?
Eastern Coachworks, who I've just said goodbye to. Someone's got echo on, please. Can you turn it off? I don't know if it's you, Carol.
It's not me, it's Carol.
Right, security. Okay, so I've just missed that. Securicor, they've gone missing, Connie, I think, haven't they? I've not heard their name for a while, knocking about. Either way, it doesn't matter. Probably changed it into something like, I don't know, Securicunts or something. Love you too. Thanks very much. Eastern, I hope you come back. Yeah, nice. Cheers, Connie. And Trevor as well. Anyone else who's coming as well. Thanks very much indeed, guys. Over 70 people in. Ant, love seeing you in here, mate. Thank you. Been around for a long time. So thanks so much tonight, Carol, for coming in.
No worries, mate. Thanks a lot for letting me on.
Conversation with you. Brilliant. I thought so, Ali. I thought they did. Yeah. Who bought them out? Was it
G4S? G4S.
Was it G4S?
G4S bought Securicor out because Securicor used to have all the bank monies, transfers, and everything else. It's G4S that does it now.
G4 Stupid, as they're known as still.
Yeah.
Goons for services.
Absolute goons for absolutely, Carol. Yeah, I'll remember that one next time. I'll try. Remember that. Low stuff. Made all the Eastern Coachworks of low stuff. Made all the buses. Okay. Back there. On the buses, right? No, thank you, mate. Honestly, whoever you are, thanks very much. And see you again, I hope. G for stupid ant, yeah. Or goon, you know. Banking sector.
That's what Securicor used to do, man.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Going back, yeah. That's what it was. Is Purple Spliff in there? Yeah. There he is. You do. I know you do. You always tell me that. You don't have to keep reminding me. Hope you well. Anyway, Purples. LT's still there. Al, can you let me know if Keris is okay, mate? Give us a thumbs up, please. Little mobility, I know. Fucking hell. If you know, Al. If only they knew. But yeah, massive thanks to everyone who's in the brilliant, as always, conversation. I love it when Biker starts talking to someone else because it gives me a bloody good rest, to be honest with you. It stops me from papping on and then pissing people off, I suppose.
It certainly does, mate. Yes, fucking hell. Securicor, yeah.
Did you hear that?
A lot of stuff has changed.
Did you hear that?
What? What did you hear that?
Did you hear what you just said about me then?
Well, what did I say?
Certainly does, mate. You know what I mean? Well, carry on. Sorry.
I would just agree with what you said.
Yeah, but you said it in a
polite way. Polite way.
Well, it's about fucking hell. He's just about fucking realised it, type of way.
Well, no, I could have said it's about time you shut the fuck up.
Well, that's what I just meant. What? No, okay,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I never said that.
But by the way, me and Biker never fall out. Never, ever, ever. Do we ever? We don't fall out, mate. Ever, do we?
No, it's just about a little twat that walks you up.
No. I mean, we don't fall out behind the scenes, do we? You fucking right. Hang on, I'm still live.
That's so. Yeah, I'm just spinning back through chat at the moment.
No worries. Right. So, yeah, guys, honestly, thanks so much. Carol, nice one. Who else wants to come on? Anybody, please. And you can talk about anything you want on here because, to be honest with you, everyone who knows this live, who knows us guys, do not judge. If they do, they'll go missing for a bit. And any pig or anyone like that who wants to come in and try and spoil the party, they won't be here long as well. So
it's about time we had a police officer in here having a chat with us.
Who we got?
I don't know. But used to be.
Are you watching, Smiley?
There used to be a couple of police officers that come in that used to watch us regular.
Yeah.
Remember? They got found out.
Oh.
Because I think I found one out because the silly bastard used his same name or his same logo on his Facebook page, which showed him in a police uniform.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one.
Were they haters?
That's how
not all cops are stupid.
No, not all, but that fucker was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, any police, anyone.
I'd love to have a conversation. I'd love to have a conversation.
It's always welcome
on this panel. Right, I may have mentioned it to y'all before, but my niece is a copper, and I have a lot of conversation with her. And it's just quite amazing what she comes out with. And sure, God, when I come across and I can quote different laws to and everything else, and she doesn't even know about them laws, but yet she's supposed to go out and carry out those laws. And I'm just saying, the training is fucking shite. It must be. It must be. But yeah, I'd like a copper up here now, come up panel and have a really good conversation.
That'd be great, actually, because I'm respectful of the police. I'm not bloody.
Yeah, I am as well, mate.
Sausage and all this shit. I'm not like that. Keris is there. Hello, Angel. Rug ups, you're right. Right. Not all of them.
They don't, mate. You've got a majority in. I say majority. You've got some that are so fucking clueless. It's untrue. Once they put on that uniform, mate, they change. And I don't care what anybody says. They fucking change personalities.
Absolutely, and I know how that feels. Not been in the police, but I've wore a uniform, and I know the feeling it gives you and the power of ex-army. Nothing special, just bloody in the army and a uniform. You get the training, the guns, and it does give you that feeling of power, I would say. I don't think
no. I think it gave. I asked my son that same question. When you've got your uniform on, how does that make you feel? And he says he can't put it into words how it makes AOPC plug. Yeah, okay, fuck right.
Yeah. You weren't fast enough, were you thick twat? C?
PC, plod.
Yeah.
Could have used a better fucking name than that. You know what I mean? Let's be obvious.
Not even fast enough, were you?
Might as well come up with a fucking name like Wayne Cousins, aren't they? You know, let's be fucking dickhead.
Oh, he's back. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let me just have a quick laugh. Come on, we've got loads of time. I'll tell you what. Let me just have a quick laugh. Hey, Crinkle, how you doing? Hey, Crinkle, how you doing? Oh, it was about fucking 4 or 5 seconds. That one was.
Is he a mute?
No, not doing too bad, Dino.
Oh, fuck off, you. Are you taking the fucking piss?
Who's that?
Why have you done that to me? You better. I want to see your fucking ugly fucking. No, I don't. Again, ever. Right. Why have you?
Yeah.
Who's that? Plod?
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
What?
I couldn't help it.
Yeah, that's plod.
Yeah, I'll get him back. I'll get him back, guys.
Sorry, mate. It was just when you were both.
Yeah, here he is, Mr. Plodder.
It's just when you were both actually saying that you wanted a copper. I don't know if you guys are fully aware to what actually happened at the City of London Magistrates Court today.
Well, obviously not.
Go on, explain on that.
Okay, right. We all know to do with Wayne Cousins. Yes?
Oh, yes.
Right. Well, are you fully aware of another case that was actually going on with 2 coppers, okay, that were actually sending Wayne Cousins messages on a WhatsApp group?
No.
Okay, yes, okay. They were both found guilty today.
Whoa.
Okay.
Right. Can you just repeat that?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah. They were in a WhatsApp group with Wayne Cousins, and it was only because of his actual phone in which they actually got, okay, actually had stuff, and it actually had information to do with them being racist, etc., and so on and so forth, okay? And they were up in the City of London Magistrates Court today, and they were both found guilty of it.
Good. So it should be.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So when you actually look at it, when you look at such as an animal such as Wayne Cousins, and I'm gonna say it, there are many coppers, and I've bumped into a couple where honestly, would you seriously want to be left alone with them? No, you would not. Okay, because all what they do is they abuse their position, and as since all of that happened with Sarah Everett, it got made perfectly clear, regardless in uniform or especially not in uniform, they are meant to identify and they are meant to give all of their forms of identification, not just by showing their warrant card or by saying their shoulder number. They're meant to state what station, etc., and so on and so forth.
What was the sentence, Pod?
No, the sentence hasn't been given out yet. The sentence hasn't been given out. Okay, so they've just been found guilty, and I believe that they're up for sentencing. I believe is in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. I believe, but don't quote me on that.
We'll find that out definitely straight away. So
yeah, that only came out about tea time. Was when that came out.
I wonder what sort of sentence they're going to get.
Well, honestly, truly, for what it actually is, you're going to most probably find the first thing that'll happen is they will both be made, and I'm going to put it in very simple terms, they will both be made to resign. Okay, they won't be given the sack, they'll be made to resign. Okay, so it means then that the Met doesn't have to do their dirty work. Okay, and as we know, it was only a few days ago that it was exactly 3 decades, 30 years, okay, that when you look at all the past police commissioners, okay, now I'm going right the way back, and it's really weird. Why do we get so many commissioners with absolutely fucked up names? It's like the one before we got now, okay, was Dix, okay. Then don't forget we had Paul Condom, okay. Have they actually got a list of absolute bellends with the most fucked up names in the world that they want to put as police commissioners? Okay, but if you go back 30 years ago, you actually had the commissioner that came out and said, yeah, we're going to eradicate racism, okay, corrupt officers, and so on and so forth. And that's exactly what every police commissioner has said for the last 30 years, okay, that's what they're going to do. The Metropolitan Police now are more racist and more corrupt, okay, than ever before. Okay, and as it's come out on a number of independent investigations, okay, by third-party bodies, okay, to do with how racist they are and how corrupt they are, and what was actually put, that it's most probably one of the most corrupt institutions, not just in the country, but in the world.
Yeah. I think Harry Emeride's got it right, mate. He said that we're all a pain in the ass.
Say that again?
I said, I think Harry Emeride's got it correct when he said you were all a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Okay. You're a prick.
You got him. You got him.
You did. You did get me. You did get me. It makes a change.
He got you.
It makes a change.
Yeah,
it's all right, guys. Just so you know, Bikers having a little bit of a hissy fit because he sort of got left in the lurch on a lot of things because he's getting very, very forgetful. And me and Dino have to actually text him stuff every morning so he knows what to do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. Don't deny it. You can't remember anyway.
No, you don't.
You can't remember. You just get your text in the morning.
Look, I've just fucking
sit
got you.
Sit back, relax, and listen, guys.
When I actually said the name, you agreed. Yeah, you were going to carry on with your sentence still. Dino started laughing.
Yeah, I know. And then you put me off what I was actually saying, you prick.
Oh,
you completely threw me off. You completely threw me off.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Well, just go back before Harry Emerides, mate. You might remember.
So what I'll say to you guys is whenever you're out there, and I'm sort of, I know that I'm missing a bit to what I was actually going to say. Whenever you're out there, very, very simple, okay, is if you've done nothing wrong, okay, stand your ground, okay, do not let them dictate to what you do. All right, now you can start off by having a conversation, and then if you then don't want to say anything, then you don't say anything. If you want to be sarcastic, you can be sarcastic. If you actually want to be polite, you be polite. What you've got to remember, and this is where a lot of people get it wrong, and there's many channels out there where you get people that will actually go, oh yeah, look, okay, this person's being rude to the authorities for this, and this. I'm going to put it very, very bluntly. It is not my job, okay, and not something that I have to do. It is not down to me to adapt to a police officer. Okay, there's a thing called managing diversity. Okay, it is a police officer's duty to be diverse. We are all members of the public are different. It is their job to adjust to each and every one of us and approach us and talk to us all differently. If they can't do that, then sorry to say, they are in the wrong, sorry about this, Dino, fucking job. Okay? They have to adapt to the public. It is not the public's job to adapt to them.
I love that one you brought out today. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that were a good video. That one, definitely.
It was absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you see the way that she was just rolling her eyes and she didn't like
No.
it. She was rude, so
No, it was just when you said, I brought that up then because it's when you just said some people are not fit for the jobs, and
Yeah.
it just reminded me of that little round figure of a creature, this little thing in a black uniform. Okay, mate.
Well, she certainly weren't fit for a job, was she?
Exactly not.
Let's be honest. I mean, how many fucking salad bars has she fucking dodged in past?
AB put up a video today as well, didn't they? I don't know if anyone watched it.
yeah, I seen AB's one as well. So, and I think when you sort of look at that, and somebody stuck a message on my wall saying with what he actually put up and with what I put up today, it shows that when you actually look, and it is now. People often ask me, and they say, "No, I'm well out of order putting the actual 3 letters." WPC, okay, which we all know what WPC means, okay, and they go, no, I can't use that. Yes, I can, okay. I'm not in the police force. It's their terminology by them saying that they're all PCs, okay. I say, and I put whatever initials I see with my eyes, okay, and as far as I'm concerned, the W is for a woman. If I think she's a woman, I'm going to say that she's a woman, okay. If I'm proved wrong at a later date, then I'll change it. Okay, but if I believe that it's a woman, I will put WPC, and that is my right to do so. I'm not in any force, okay, and it's my right to say if I think.
So, based on that scenario, if you think she's a woman, you're going to call her a WPC. What happens if you can't tell she's a woman? What would you call her?
Then I may put she, he, male. Okay, I could put a number of different things.
TPC.
TPC. Yeah, I was going to say that.
A toaster police constable. You know what I mean?
So, and that's what it comes down to. And as I said, I don't have to use their terminology. It's like when they turn around and they actually say, and I do love it, and I've had it on a few videos, especially when I've sort of had a sergeant or an inspector, and I call them constable. Okay, and they turn around and go, I'm not a constable, regardless to whatever rank you are. Okay, right, on your warrant card, it still says constable. Okay, end of story. Okay, that's their internal ranks, nothing more.
Right, Dino, I'm going to shoot off, mate. It's been a great live.
What was that?
Oh, no worries, Carol. Listen, mate. Thanks for. Yeah, thanks, and you're always welcome back on anytime. So thanks very much indeed.
No worries, mate. You guys have a good night.
Carol.
And don't let that bullshit get to you guys.
No worries, mate.
Take care. Bye bye.
You too. Cheers. Thanks so much, guys. Please show a lot of love and respect for Carol, please. Been around for a long time.
Could you put Alligator's last comment up?
Can you just show? Yeah, just in a minute. Can you just show your respect for Carol? Appreciate that, guys. Thanks very much indeed. Cheers, Carol. See you on Friday, maybe. No worries. So, Mr. Blue, yeah, AB, I did see that video. Are you talking about the working one?
Yeah. It was working.
Yeah. Interesting, yeah.
Dino, could you put Alligator's second, not the last one, the one before, comment up? I think you just flashed it up very quickly. Right. Have I actually encountered non-civic gender? No. At this moment in time, no, I haven't. Okay. But even if they actually turned around and they said to me, if I believe that they are a female, then if I decided to actually refer to them as females, then that is what I will actually do. But then when I then look, if they then turn around and go, oh no, I'm this sex instead, okay, I will go by what my eyes physically see. Now, if they turn around and they say that they get offended by that, okay, I can quite easily turn around and say, right, okay, that's fair enough, okay. But then by what they then turn around and say, I could say that I get offended. So, and that argument could go back and forward so many times.
I think that's why. I think that's
it's like
why
when
I'm not an auditor.
It's like there's one big thing that's gone out there on a number of occasions where they actually say to do with when they've actually done all the changeover, and there's a number of people that have gone out there and said that men don't have the right to say a woman is a woman. Okay, right. Well, then ask yourself this question. Okay, what do you call a cat when you see it?
Depends on its name.
Okay, you call it a cat. Okay, it's a cat. Okay, what gives you the right to say that a cat is a cat? What gives you the right to say a dog is a dog? Okay, it will just go on and on. Okay, there is no difference. Okay, you state what you see. Your eyes can only tell you what you see.
I'll be honest, mate. If I were an auditor and I had to state what I see, I would have said that one today, she was a fat little bitch. I'd state what I saw, and that was it. I would call her a PC.
I just saw a tyrant, just a complete tyrant, typical tyrant in human shape, in human form.
I mean,
well, Dino, you say in human form, okay? Sometimes I then even wonder, okay, is it actually in human form, okay?
Or well, I know where you're coming from. I mean,
is
in
it
reality,
in pre-programmed,
yeah,
or is it in pre-programmed robot form? Okay?
Well, both. We're in that era. We're getting into that era now of cyborgism, if you like.
Cyborgism. Did you see sides of that fucker side of pod today?
Okay, and just so you know, the video that they're talking about, to do with the actual WPC that Biker was just talking about, that was the one that was on my video. But then AB had a similar one as well. Okay, it's like we both released a video today, and it both shows how bad WPCs are from two different angles. But you can see how bad they both are.
I can vouch for that, mate. Coming across, I'm nowhere near your level of, I'm not an auditor, but I'm nowhere near your level. But I've still come across,
they both have the same build, didn't they?
Yeah, and things like that. So, are you doing exposing fraudsters? Can I just ask you a question, please? We're not bullies, everyone knows that, but can I just ask you a question? How many frauditors have you exposed compared to auditors that you've exposed? Would you like to come on the panel? Who are you?
Yeah, please do come on the panel.
You know, on here, you'll not get bullied because we're not bullies. So I'd like you to justify what you just said there.
No.
And come on. If what I do with bullies is I try and bully them back, you see. So have you got the balls to bully back to bullies?
No, she said she's not coming on.
Oh, she?
Yeah.
Right. Same thing, same stuff. Transhumanism, WEF, Klaus Schwab, all that stuff. Yeah.
It sometimes, Biker and Dino, it sometimes makes me wonder. Okay, this actual individual. Okay, so I wonder what station they actually work at. Okay, and I wonder whose video they actually got caught on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a copy.
I mean, why not? I mean, if you're going to bring something on, right, on here, and I know you watch, whoever you are, I know you watch, so you must know by now it's a fair channel. There is no bullying what goes on. In fact, if there is, they get kicked off and things like that. So it's not like that on here. So why are you saying that? It's unfair. So that means you got a grudge against me. That's what that tells me.
No, Dino, it's not, okay? It's somebody again, okay, that has nothing for themselves.
Yeah, I know. But I think this is someone who knows me.
Yeah.
You see?
No, it's not.
Just
It's not.
Well,
Okay.
how do we know? How do we know?
Well,
But I think it is because of certain things that have been said. Just little words that have been said, and I thought, hang on, there's only such a person could know that, or there's only such a could say that in that way. So I do know.
I'll just ask this question based on that last comment. You asked them to come on the panel, and they says nope, not on your skanky panel. So why have you come into a skanky fucking chat then, you dozy cunt? You know, you're here, you've been ghosted, now you've come into chat to make a comment. So you're in a
Here's what I'll say, right? Here's what I'll
chat.
say, right? Here's what I'll say. And I could be completely wrong. But if I am, I don't even care. But listen, Greater Manchester Media, right? If you're listening and watching, thanks.
Dino, did
That's
you see
all I'm going to fucking say on that. So don't anyone ever say to me, I don't know. I know this person knows me or has met me or has been around me from a while ago. And I've noticed, I do take notice of a lot of things, not just what I do, but how things work out on YouTube itself.
Never thought of him, mate. Never thought of him.
So anyway, take care of yourself. Okay, if you want to come on, wait till I see you in person. My target is not you. Well, listen, instead of being cryptic, right, there's no bullies on here. You can come on. I will let you on. And you can speak about it, and, you know, no one will talk over you, or else they can shut up and things like that. You're allowed all that if you want to. Don't just come in a chat like a keyboard warrior thinking you're some kind of fucking hard guy or whatever. Target. We're used to it, but we're sick of it. Well, you know, we're just used to it. So it's like, you're just the next one, you know, stupid comment. So it's up to you.
So if Dino's not your target, then why have you come in here? What's your reason for coming into this chat?
That's the reason.
I know that you have met me. I can just tell.
Yeah, you've got your right to come in. I'm sick of you fucking lot. Okay.
Listen, go for it. It's the furthest channel of them all. You can say what you want.
I'm sick of you lot. Well, you chose to actually watch it. You're the only one that chooses to turn your computer on and put a channel on. Okay, it's entirely up to you. It's the same as when you watch anything. It's your choice if you want to watch it. Okay, and if you say that you're sick of people, okay, then why are you watching it for? That tells you that you don't have the mind not to do it. Then
you've not met me. How do I know that? I have a feeling you have, so I could be wrong. But for some reason, you're just hanging around. You've got that stupid name called Exposing for Auditors. I'm not an auditor for one. Don't class myself as one. Things like that. I hang around with them. I'm good friends with them. I believe in it. I think it should keep happening. I think it's the right thing to do, auditing. But I don't understand why or what you've got against me or anything like that. So this is why it feels a bit personal, you see. You've not met me. Okay. I think you have. And who have you? I asked you earlier on, right? Who the fuck have you exposed? And exposed what? Frauditing what?
I've just looked at a channel there, and I can't see what.
Is it a she?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, mate, it's a she.
How do we know that? For sure.
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't post holiday pictures, should they? Themselves on holiday.
All right, enough said. Okay. Right. Wow. Very disappointing. That is.
But there's nothing on that channel that is exposing any auditor. It's just showing a clip of an auditor and then putting a little fucking typo over on it.
Come on and have a chat. Just come on and have a chat. And I promise you, I don't care whether it's Plod, I don't care whether it's Biker, right? I don't care who it is, right? If anyone puts you down, right, they can leave. But do you want to come on and have a chat, please?
Yeah,
we're not worried. It's just we're curious. I mean, you obviously want to say stuff. You know, you can talk in cryptic or whatever, and like make people think, and then make people ask you questions why you're saying that things. Fair enough. If you want that game, the attention game.
There you go. Links there. Why won't you come on, Exposer? Why won't you come on? What have you got to hide?
Well, do you want to come back private and we'll do it? Come on. I'll put the banner up and no one can. Listen, we're not bad people on here, and I know you know this because you've been watching for a bit. We're all right on here, you know. We just look after ourselves and stick up for ourselves and have a laugh and things like that. So we're always willing to.
I love it. Okay.
On your terms, fair enough. What are your terms then? I'm listening to your terms right now.
Come on, now, don't start crying, okay? It's fine, okay? Just relax, okay? You're in a nice, calm, safe place here, okay? So just relax. Don't start spitting your dummy out, okay? Now, you do it on your terms. Now, you do it on mutual terms between said parties, okay? That's what you call doing it together.
All right. Okay, fraud. Right, wait a minute. Bad people, you lot go around bullying people at work. When have you ever seen me doing that?
Right. Okay. All right then. Listen, I don't think you're a YouTuber. I think it's someone who I've come across, and might have got to you. Maybe I'm guessing security. It's not the case. There's no bullying going on at all. In fact, it's the other way around. Do you not get that?
I love it. Exploding fraud here. Safe place says the one that can walk without a stick. Right, number one, do you know my actual condition? No, you don't, okay? There are days that I do, okay, and there are days that I don't, okay? It all goes by what it is. So in other words, okay, saying about walk without a stick, no, it's always with me just in case, okay? So in other words, okay, that's something that you fall flat on, don't you, okay? So de-dums, okay, so,
I think we're getting closer now. Do you not, Biker?
De-dums.
Going off that last comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, carry on. Just keep commenting. If you want to talk it out this way.
Fraud is why are you using an IP changer?
No, UK, absolutely
it's not ZB. It's not. It's
UK,
not
absolutely bang on with your last comment. Okay, and that is what people do not realize. Okay, there is a big difference between the two.
Somebody has upset you, haven't they? And you don't like it, and it's either me or Plod. And I think,
no, I'm
both.
done. I know. Okay, and don't worry. I've seen how many of my videos you've got. About 10 of my videos that you sort of have tried to actually take something on, and I may actually put in a copyright for all of them. I'll just see how I actually feel.
Why don't you get it off your chest,
considering-
please?
Considering that
I'd
you got
rather you do
nothing
it that
else
way.
to do. And no doubt other people will as well. Okay, because I know you got stuff of ABs on there, stuff of Bear Britons. You got loads of people stuff on there because you've absolutely got nothing. Okay, but as I said, you're the one that decides to actually watch these videos. You're the one that decides to actually come in on these chats. Okay, so you're the one that's actually got the actual sad life because you actually have nothing else to do.
What are you actually exposing? Explain that to me. What are you actually exposing? Because your videos don't show you exposing anything. You just copying people's
Exactly the
videos.
question I asked. Have
and
you heard of
putting your own words on
Auditor
it.
for Auditor as well? By the way, exposing pro. I mean, you're exposing nothing. There's proof as you haven't done. Things like that. We're giving you a chance here to come on, and you lot calling police tyrants. Okay, some police are tyrants. No, don't be stupid. Okay, get real, right? If you want to be real, get real. Some police, people, no matter what job they're in, are tyrants. Simple as that. Okay? How can you deny that? You can't. Do it. But under a copyright section, I'm allowed to use it under Fair Use Act. What?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But what you're actually doing, you're using it as you think under the Fair Act, but you're putting your comments in, which can be derogatory, etc., and can be conceived as that. So you're not using it under the Fair Act. So there you go.
Yes, I do. We do. Listen, I would rather you come on and speak about this.
Dino, they're never going to come on. There's absolutely.
All right, then
no
we'll keep
point.
it cool in the chat and keep it going then. Then we can go further rather than go, I'm done, I'm gone. That's it. Let's keep it going. So let's not have no slagging off or anything like that. I want to know more about you. What else have you got to say? I mean, come on. Play fair. All right. You've not been offensive really with your words or anything. So play fair, we'll carry on. And let's see if we can. A tyrant is one person in charge. What? Like beauty. Okay. Let's keep going. Keep going. Hiya, John. How you doing? If you know, you know. 24th of September. I don't know. Yeah. Exposing anything? Anything else? You're not going to know more about me, right? To be honest, I don't want to. I just think you and everyone will agree, right, that your comments alone make it look like you sound like a bitter person, like you've been done by or whatever. So I'm thinking maybe you're a security person, or the brother of, or the sister of, or whatever. You just don't like what people do to expose tyrants. You don't like it. I don't have bullies in here, by the way. So you're wrong about that, about people in here being bullies, because they're not. They're educators, the teachers. That's what they are in here. I don't want any other sport. So what I would really love you to just come out with, who are you?
Dino, did you see UK Transparency's last comment?
Yeah. All comments are turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you the same one as bloody, what was it called? Audit, that stupid one who came on, Auditing for Auditants. Auditing the frauditors or something.
Yeah, that was the name.
You just remind me of someone like that anyway. You're just one of them type of people. It sounds like you want to say a lot, and you've even, I'll tell you what, right? Thinking back, the post I put on about when my dad went, and because, you know, he's come on the live, so I thought appropriate to say, you know, he's gone and bye and cheers. And you actually went on and put a nice comment in. And that made me think, why would someone like that come in and just pay respect?
Another great comment by UK.
That's what makes me think maybe you do know me, or maybe we have met, or maybe you have met my dad. And only a few YouTubers have. So you can't blame me for trying to narrow it down, but you're not making any sense. Although you're not really making much trouble. So something's telling me you have got something to say, and you can say it. You're not really causing trouble. You're just coming out with shit. That's all. So it's up to you if you want to stick around. But for some reason, you do want to stick around, and I don't understand why. Like a grudge. There's bitterness there. You've been upset by me, Plod. I don't know. Or just you're taking it out on us, or
if you're going to expose fraud, if you're going to expose auditors, then expose them. You know, put a bit of background into the clips that you show and exposing them for what they're actually doing wrong in your eyes, if you like. Expose them, because you're not exposing nobody. You're not doing what your title says you're doing. You're just not doing it.
I think it's something you might think you want to do, but Luke, I can't think of any auditor I've seen. You can't expose them for what they do when they're working, when they're out there. Are you saying you want to expose them for what they've done in their personal life, their private life, their past, or whatever? What are you exposing? You can't expose. Auditing is already exposed. So, frauditing, what? You know, these names, what? If you're going to come on here on a platform as huge as this, right, and you want to get something across, you want to, if you think you've got something and you want to get it across or whatever, no matter what it is, don't do it like that. Don't do it cryptically. Get your fucking ass on a live stream or whatever and talk it out with people.
Yeah, and exactly what you
just
put
other
there.
than that, to everyone else, you just seem like a simple troll. And maybe
Dino,
you're not.
just a quick thing, Dino. They just put about why do we go around filming businesses, and not giving a reason. Right. Let me clarify this. I don't film businesses. I film a public service. A service that we pay for, which is the law of the land, and they do not uphold their oath and they do not uphold the law. They abuse their powers.
You're obviously not watching the videos thoroughly.
No.
You can't.
There is a big difference. I won't waste my time going and filming a warehouse or anything like that. That's not what I'm about. That's people getting on with their work. I film a public service in which we pay for.
Yeah. You're saying you're exposing the auditors, but how are you exposing them? You've not answered that question. Answer the question. Explain to me how you are exposing the auditors. In fact, explain it to all of us. How are you exposing the auditors?
In what way? In what way?
That's what I'm asking.
What auditing?
That's
I
what
hope you expose as much auditing as possible, to be honest with you. So what is it you are exposing? Like Biker said, as Asher, it can't be the auditing. It's already been exposed, and rightfully so. This is a personal thing, I feel, with you.
UK, you're absolutely right there.
What's your problem? What's your problem?
Well, you've got that wrong.
No, it isn't.
The police
It's
are
not privately owned at all. Right, hang on, we're getting somewhere here now. Hang on, we've got. Right.
Our police force is private. No, fucking hell. Oh my god.
Do you actually do you actually pay council tax for auditors? Because it'll tell you on your fucking bill where your money goes.
I take it our parliament is private as well.
It must
Exposing, be. Listen, we are already they are already in public hands, you see. Because the people the public the police and the police are public.
Well, that answers the question. How are you going to expose auditors? If you haven't got the knowledge, if you haven't got the knowledge of what the police are, based on that comment, then you're not a fucking loser. I'm sorry, but yeah.
That is absolutely priceless.
You're definitely security, aren't you? And okay, we're getting more. This guy, whoever this person is, wants to say a lot, so I think it's only fair to.
Well, based on that comment, I reckon it's going to be immigrant security. Fucking clueless.
Well, it could be, but let's be fair, because there's been no offensive language, and obviously coming in a lot with comments. So definitely wants to get stuff out. Keep bringing it out, please. So don't. Just lay off and just keep it cool with him, whoever. So yeah, I get that. The day and age we're in, every police privately owned. No, do you agree? Yeah, we've done that one. Conservatives in charge, so NHS, police, fire service, privately owned. Right.
That's still tickling me, is that one?
Right. Luke, take your time. It's all right. Honestly, we're not. You're in there. You're making comments. You're not being offensive. So we're not.
No. What you can actually do, okay, is when you do actually have something to say regarding the police actually being a public service, okay, then actually have a conversation about it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. You're not that. We could all lie. Maybe you're telling the truth, but in fact, I don't want to know.
Right, I'll ask it again. What are you trying to expose? Because you've not answered that question. What are you trying to expose?
What's your problem with auditors? Or auditing, or I mean, because come on, if you're of any substance you can't disagree with, don't worry about being offensive. Listen, don't worry, right? Don't worry, stay there, stay where you are. Don't worry about that. Okay, so keep talking. It's all right. Okay, auditing's an important job, mate. I'm sorry, but it is, and that's proven. So, keep talking, guys. Lay off this fella, whoever this exposing frauditor is. Please lay off this person, because I think it's someone who just wants to say something but can't bring it out.
I've asked a simple question. What is this person trying to expose? And I've not had an answer. I've asked it for the last 10 minutes. I've not had an answer yet.
Maybe too nervous to bring it up, possibly.
They've got a channel under the name of exposing frauditors, i.e., auditors are frauds. In what way are the frauds, and what are you trying to expose?
What I mean,
because your channel doesn't portray what your name says. It doesn't. So explain to me, what are you trying to expose with these auditors?
Take your time, because for all I know, you might be very young and somebody like that, and you've just come across it, and it's like you're not educated enough on it, and you just see it as, oh no, in that case, look into it more. But if not, just lay off. Okay, don't worry about anyone in here. You're fine, and just keep it like you have done. I think you've been respectful with your comments. To be fair, so not really slagged anyone off. So I do take notice, but I'd rather you tell us what it's about, what you.
Well, right. Well, Dino. On that note, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go to my privately funded sleep now. Okay. So yeah. Because I don't want that being public. My privately funded sleep. So I'm going to leave you guys to it. Do have a good night. Okay. Do take it easy. Everyone in the chat, do have a good night. And I will chat to you all soon.
Yeah, see you later, mate. You take care.
Be good, Dino. Be good, Biker.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah.
See you later, mate. Nice one, Claude.
Right, I'll answer that question. I think you have the right to go on private property, trial and mess. Well, police stations are not private. End of. Now, if you're categorising people that go on to such as Amazon, other industrial sites, then yeah, you've got a case there. But you've had a guy on here that only does police stations. You've got another guy that is not an auditor. And you've got me that certainly isn't an auditor. But your comments are not making much sense. I don't think you understand the sort of laws regarding public, private, trespass, blah, blah, blah. I don't think you fully understand that.
Yeah, just going back to that, yeah. Do you tear everyone with the same brush? Because
I think that's what's going on here, mate. I think this person's issue is with people going round industrial sites. I think, basically trespassing on private property. We're talking about police property where that is not private.
Has someone upset you? I mean, has someone, like, because I said before, you sound bitter in the way you're commenting, and as if you've been done by, or someone's pissed you off. An auditor might have come along where you worked, and it's really done your fucking head in, type of thing, and you've seen yourself on YouTube or something or whatever. But it's not like that. Private property.
That's private property is exactly that. It's private property.
They don't audit private property. They audit public property. Auditors.
Some auditors do audit private property, mate. I.e., your industrial sites or whatever. They're all private.
Yeah, with public access, so it's still.
Yeah, but you can't go on. But I think what this person's getting at is that they're filming a private property, antagonising those that's working, if you like, I don't know, on private property. But we were talking police stations, which is not private property. And I think there's a massive, massive difference in what we were talking about initially. And I think there's been a crossover there where this exposing has got slightly confused, or maybe confused us in what they're saying. I don't know. Anyway, mate, it's 12:30, and I'm going to love you and leave it on this subject. I'm going to let you carry it on.
Trust you. Just before I was going to go off for a quick. Can I? Oh, go on then.
What? Bedtime. I need a piss as well. Otherwise, I'll piss bed. You know that. Right. I'm gonna say good evening, everybody in the chat. It's been good. It's been good, interesting conversations tonight. With some shit ones, but we've had some good ones. Yeah. Well, the good ones outweigh the shit ones, are they? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We don't want fucking dogs fucking digging at your face and sitting on them and things like that, do we? Anyway. Right, so I'm going to say good night to you all and take care. Love you all. Twat in the chat, signing off. And on a final note, see you later, Bright. I see you in the private chat. You take care as well, fella, because you won't be coming on. Good night, all. Bye-bye. See you later, mate.
See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no. Right. Does no one want to come on? You're not coming on, by the way. Right. Right, there's the link. What have you got against Biker? I really don't get you. At all. I haven't. I'll try and catch up on that one. Private Zoom chat one day, maybe, yeah, whenever. I just want to go back to a comment. Okay. Right. Guys in the chat, please do not put this person down at all. Give this person a chance. This is someone who wants to say something. Okay, right. Hang in there, listen all you want. Just keep your bad comments out and just join in, and then one day hopefully we can speak to each other. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Right. But yeah. Thank you. Right, that comment there, guys. So from now on, that's enough to say that this is someone who's not like totally against. This is someone who can see what goes on. So, and I think it's only fair to have this person's opinions and comments left around, because sometimes some people they find it hard to come out with stuff, and they do it in their own way. But I think, I think we've got a little somewhere tonight. I knew it, and there was a feeling I had that I didn't think you was bad at all. So yeah, good night. I'm not going to stay on now. I don't think anyone else is going to come on midweek. But anyway, yeah. Thanks as always, Matt. Okay. Connie. Cracks me up. Right, okay. I think I'll leave it short then tonight. I think it's been another good one. I knew there was more to come. Right. Listen, save it for next time, right? I'm going to speak to... Wow. Right. Save it for now, exposing EF, I think I'll call you. And save it for now. I mean, wow. But let me talk to my guys and that, and hopefully one day we can get you on a live, and then you can talk about what you really want to talk about, and you'll be looked after on here. It's, we're not bad on here, people. We're not. Cheers, and enjoyed your company as well, as always. And thanks for being around for so long, mate. That means a lot. It tells me a lot. Right, keep it cool. Keep it coming, and hopefully we can get further, sort your problem out. By the way, if you are autistic, I'm very good at that. Working with or understanding autism as well, by the way. So, okie dokie. So, listen, right, I just want to say first, thank you to Exposing Frauditors for sticking in there and getting the stick and coming out on the lighter side with things. Thank you, Exposing Frauditors. Thank you very much. Enjoyed your company. You've not been attacked, and you know that. So yeah, going back, right, I'm going to end it. So to all you brilliant people who come in every single time. God save the king. I've found most of the criminal record. Right. John, how you doing, John Walker? Don't start coming in now because I'm going. Yeah, have you got a criminal record? I mean, don't. I'm having an early night. Okay. So just massive thanks to you guys for your company. Absolutely brilliant as always. Special thanks goes to absolutely everybody. So I'll be seeing you on Friday. Just have a great rest of the week. Look after each other and yourselves. Have you? I nicked a packet of sweets when I was 11 from a shop. And I brought the Twin Towers down. But apart from that, no. Good timing. Guys, massive respect, much love. And I'll see you on Friday. Okay. Take care, guys. Enjoy yourselves.